is.
Woohoo!
That was a girl, not me.
That is way too loud.
No.
The guy is planning to come over tomorrow.
What?
The guy is planning to come over tomorrow for a game after my Saturday game. But Gareth got bored. He had nothing else on today, so he turned up at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, so this is what friends is like.
You told them to fuck off for the next 4 hours?
They how their initiative. They want to know how their initiatives were.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah. He rolled toothbrush.
Yeah, Gareth rolled Jack rolled toothbrush, yes.
Which side was up?
Oh, which side was up, Jack? Bristles up.
Oh boy. This is not going to be good for him.
This is not going to be good for you, dude.
Yeah, even Gareth is faster than he is. Poor bastard.
Even Gareth beat you with his toe. No, you see, you only count the bristles that are touching the table.
So.
Just looking onto the. Yeah, sorry about that.
No worries, no worries. So, at the beginning of the last session, I believe you were out looking to find Jack and did so, or was it the session before that?
If I somewhat remember right, we got Jack back. I'll just do a recap. I remember slowly. Jack. We finally caught up to Jack. We kind of got together. We had a long rest. Ended up going back to the dream state. I don't remember what everyone's was, but I remember someone got to see how to disable the crate for the one that we found. Will got to see his past lives. And he thought he only had 2 lives. He ended up dying hundreds and hundreds of times. And he gets to see them all. And he is completely devastated and crushed. We got out, went to see Sophie. Jack decided what arm he wanted to have Will make. And he's going to be taking Bumble's honey for it. What else? Mina and Will got into an argument about Mina wanting Will to share shit with people, and Will is not happy with that because he wants to surprise people with stuff and make people happy. And I think that's where we left off. Yeah. Oh, and the stranger is a Singer Lancome, and he switched out with the original at when we had the time stop and the giant legendary arrow hit the ground.
During the time stop in the city of Jotun, when the magic arrow was fired. And he's been with you guys since then. And he opened up about all of this, trying to make friends. Roll insight. Half joke.
Alright, I guess.
That was a half joke. But yeah, that's where we left off. Is there anything else you wish to do during the night before you go and finish your long rests?
I just don't remember everyone's.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I don't think I managed to write games.
Yep. Mina, from what you can tell, the stranger is actually trying to build a rapport. As in a actual conversation where, you know, not ending up fighting and hating each other. Oh yeah, evil Gizmo. He got the knowledge and learned how to talk and became full of himself and is now completely mad.
That's right.
Bumble learned
also
how... go ahead.
Our marks also... We got to learn more of the stuff for... we got moved up to 50% from 40.
Yep. Opal learned how to unlock the box that you originally had inside of the portable hole. Will learned about his past lives. Cole learned about some motivations of the people sending the card, I believe. Solith got some knowledge about the motivation of the purpose of what this thing is and what it's going to be used for. And Mina got knowledge. Where's my notes? Somewhere. Do you remember, Mina?
No, I don't. What was it that Mina's you learned?
Well, I do have the recording, so I can always just replay it and then transcribe it and send it to all of you later.
Oh no! So no, the chess board that was solid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What was it? Yeah, I'll try to.
Oh, and Jack and Mary also had a vision, and I'm drawing a complete blank on that.
I remember Mina saw the demon war thingy, didn't she?
Yeah, in the hells that they put it on hold for the purposes of getting whatever is in the box.
Yes.
That's a lot of channel divinities. But yeah, the twins got a warning about something that was upcoming, I remember that much. And the stranger just drops a giant bomb of he's a simulacrum. And you're all just take a moment to absorb in all of the information, all the conversation you've had so far.
I can't remember if we said not to tell Sophie or.
He said that you can tell her if you want. Makes no much difference to him. Doesn't make much difference to him, but it's up to you.
I feel like he should be the one telling her. It shouldn't be our
Probably
choice
just
to tell.
describe
Yep, that's why I'm saying when he feels like he wants to say it, because it would be technically his life getting destroyed.
Yep.
If Sophie asks Cole about the stranger, which isn't necessarily likely to happen, but it's not outside of the realm of possibility, he's not really inclined to lie to her.
Fair, but I also avoid talking to her.
Well, he's not going to bring the subject up about the stranger being a simulacrum, but if he's asked about the stranger, it might well be the simulacrum that's with us is this, that, and the other. What do you mean, the simulacrum? Oh, yeah. Apparently, the stranger dipped out. He did the time stop on. We've been dealing with simulacrum, but his motivation still seems to be the same, and I suppose.
Oh yeah, the stranger and Pumble had a really wholesome conversation involving head pats and just being nice grandpa kiddo combo. Almost forgot that part. But yeah, the night is, well, getting late. But is there anything else you wish to do before setting up and getting some sleep?
Think Mina will just be sitting playing her flute.
The stranger is then gonna stand up, crack his back, and walk off the bed. There.
It's extra emo.
Yep. Jack and Mary is gonna retire to the cart. Mary refusing to let go of Jack because, yeah, she will never admit it.
Hate myself. Joking.
Hey. You're not accustomed to this. You're having a moment. I mean, you have evil Gizmo there, just staring with his beady eyes now with the intelligence of 5.
He is untuned your lion.
Didn't I give him a dagger?
Yeah. One that disappears. I'm just gonna change his intelligence because, yeah, he's now mad with intelligence. Now has 5.
Oh no. So I still think when we need to find somebody to give you some lessons when we get back, when we get into town.
You think?
Well, it needs work. Well, no, I mean it in the best of ways. I'll help you find somebody.
Yeah, maybe I'll get better soon.
I'm sure you will.
What was that, Cole?
I'm sure you will. It's fine. It's not something that anyone truly masters. You always work on it.
Yeah, you should hear Cole singing. It sounds like shit.
I do admit it's not talent I'm particularly skilled in.
But he tries. He tries really hard, though.
That bad.
Whoops.
You were saying?
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
As I launch into a dwarven working song. Just have trouble hitting those, really extreme notes.
Mhm.
I mean,
Well, Gizmo's into dwarven rock.
Yeah. He takes both of his paws on the sides of his head and pushes them up to create a mohawk.
Oh, does Gizmo not have a performance thing?
Oh.
No, just roll a straight charisma.
That's what I did. I have no ranks,
Oh wow.
no bonus.
He is owning it as his first time truly dancing with intelligence. Wow.
Rock on, little mouse man.
Mm. Everyone is trying to cheer Soluth up and all making it worse.
Gonna start breakdancing soon.
Yeah.
That reminds me, Cole, how far are we from the town?
Mary would have been the one to ask.
She would have mentioned it would have been in a few days you are close. Assuming that there is nothing that happens on the way.
I was going to say, ideally, a couple of days, 2 or 3.
Oh, God damn it, that's so long.
I'm sure it'll be quick.
You think?
Maybe.
What if we find a dungeon or things starting being set on fire randomly or something?
I don't really want to go back into a dungeon after last time.
No.
I'll take it as each day comes. We can try and push through.
It would be so nice just having a hot shower.
There.
Don't forget, though, something to look for when we get back.
And a bed, yeah, I need to look for a bed with silicon sheets. Yes, I remember now.
More in the underground city as Mary saw in her vision.
What? Wait, what were we looking for again?
Mary had a dream of an underground city.
Oh, right. I
And
remember
there
now.
being a box inside of that city somewhere.
Mhm.
Wait, but why are we gathering the boxes all of a sudden? That's not our job.
I feel like it would be better if we had them than leaving them around.
Or would it be
Agreed.
worse if we gather them all up in one place so they are easier to steal?
Well, they don't know where we are if we don't use the mark.
I mean, we drow, we have a saying, don't keep all your goblin heads in the same basket.
That is surprisingly not the worst thing she said.
Why would you keep goblin heads?
For decorations, you know. They make good candle holders.
Do you know what else makes good candle holders?
A candle holder?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's a good point. Is Bumble falling asleep?
No.
You're just very quiet.
Well, you're talking about goblin heads that can stymie someone's conversation.
Well, in the last session, I remember like Bumble was really pissed off by Mina, so Bumble's just keeping to herself. Fuck off.
Someone has an
Okay.
update.
No, sneezing that.
If we want to head up as early as possible, we should probably start getting our watches and sleeps in now.
That's true. I guess I'll go to bed.
I'll wake you for your watch.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, I'm gonna throw out all three fur balls and see what I get. So I'm just gonna roll just 3d8.
Wow.
I don't know, they're blind, but
yeah.
So let's see, 7, 6, 7. So that is
giants, dire wolves, and a giant badger.
I have them go out hunting to bring back meat.
I don't have a giant badger right now, but it's there. The deceitful dire wolf and the tense dire wolf are going to run
to
off
go out
and
hunting, get deer and boar.
all right.
Didn't the badger try to find honey last time?
No, that was the weasel.
That was the weasel, okay.
I tell him to get back before dawn.
All right.
We'll get Colin to give the thumbs up. We'll have food in the morning. I'll prep stuff in the morning so you can wake up and start cooking.
Excellent. Thanks, Will. I guess I'm on first watch. Anyone?
Yep. I only need the 4 hours, so I could definitely take the second watch. Or the third watch, I mean.
Cole, besides the fact that the squirrel bunny now thing is really confused in learning how to hop inside the cage and literally just jumping into the sides of the cage because it is not accustomed to all of this, is learning how to live with it. Just an existential crisis.
But, sorry about this. Wish I knew a way we could turn you back, but You don't.
He looks at you having no idea what you say, but respects it. You give it food.
God.
He can lace around as much as he wants and he gets food. It ain't complaining. It struck gold and it has no idea how or why or can express it. Yet. But the rest of the day goes uneventful. Or, well, rest of the night goes uneventful. Alright. The rolls were Solith, Cole, and did Bumble roll?
Roll for what?
The D100 for a day's travel.
Oh, I suppose I could roll.
Doon, 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 doon.
I should ask, how did the wolf and the badger do?
The badger didn't hunt any animals. It brought several branches with berries. The wolves
shit.
came with shoed up deer. Two
Hey,
halves of the
nice.
same deer to be specific.
Hey, they did what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
We
44.
got meat.
Bright sunlight, warm winds, and an uneventful day. Good travel. The entire day just goes by. Normal. You set up camp. No scary monsters. Just a day of either being incredibly tense because you expect something or relaxed.
Can I try praying to my deity again?
Yep.
Can I try and get an omen as well?
Yep.
Would I roll a religion?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will, of course, try to do downtime training. We already did last night, didn't we?
Yep. All right. Listen, you're on hold. We'll come back to you within the 7 to 10 business days. You can
Great.
keep calling. I'll move it up the chain of command, but I'm kind of busy here. Have a lovely day. Bye. Click.
Wait, maybe I
I'll
should
leave a
play that
bad customer service review.
Yep.
again. Don't
They,
worry,
Alright, yeah, okay.
they were smart
Bumble,
enough to hang up before you had the chance.
Yeah.
Bumble, I can call them for you.
No, it's fine. Please don't call my deity.
I'm gonna call. I'm gonna.
Mina, just don't.
She didn't know who you worship, so
Aww.
Who the hell are you? Why are you keep calling us? Click.
damn, you should be rolling which god she does. She doesn't know. Mina doesn't know which one Bubble worships.
No, that's true.
And Bumble doesn't appreciate it. She finds it very offensive.
Hmm?
Calls
Yeah.
Tiamat.
Did you update the downtimes for us?
The downtimes should be functioning unless something has changed, which it shouldn't.
Just wondering if you'd updated the values by what we
No.
put in.
I only
Descriptions.
I just added back what you had before, so you need to manually add those again.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so my 36 is now up to a 48.
The
I am
token controls
halfway.
still don't work.
Uh,
The token controls, they still don't work.
Yeah. Token controls, you mean the action bar?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been looking up it, and I'm going to try to fix it after this session.
Thank you.
Would somebody be helping me with my blind fighting training?
my Raven.
Mhm.
Excellent.
I'll just say, Cole, anytime you do your downtime, my Raven will help you, since it has efficiency and perception.
It's not actually rolling, but
It also has mimicry, so it can put out noises.
Are you boxing a raven?
it's more about the Raven. But yes, Is anyone else having this trouble? The actual roll thing isn't rolling.
I will
I haven't
check it up on it.
I haven't tried it yet. Mina will ask Solid if she wants to help with the Mage Slayer training. Solid, did you have a stroke? You're just staring blankly ahead.
Yep. It doesn't seem to want to work. Well, since you know what you're rolling, you should be able to manually edit the numbers at the very least.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing from the top, is just manually rolling or manually putting them in.
That's
So the DC when you've got someone helping you goes down to
14.
14.
I think my
I'm
DC is 15 or something.
No, 16. 16. Oh wait, if you have help, it's 14.
Okay.
When you have
So that is-
advantage from help, then it is lowered by 2. 16 is the base DC.
Okay, it just says DC 15 in my downtime thingy.
Then
It says 18 for my perception.
Then those need to be updated.
But that's a success regardless, right?
Yes.
There we go.
Yep, it's only one.
Yes,
it's really weird. You can't do multiple rolls to increase it. I've been kind of messing around with it, seeing if I can figure it out more. Since like I have like my feat I'm going for, I have to go off of all tools. I only can pick one, so I have to manually put in that one. I'm gonna roll for my potion making. Hopefully this will update sooner or later, so I can get the +1 to this. Herbalism, normal roll. That is not good.
Nope. That's just a failure, though.
Yep.
But yeah, everyone's done their downtime.
Yeah, for Jack's arm, would you consider that what tool would you consider that as?
You can roll Arcana, you can roll wood carving, and alchemy. Wood carving would be easiest because it is what it is.
Perfect. All right. I'm gonna wait until I get the correct seed for that.
In the meantime, just one thing small of note, Jack is obviously being hugged by Mary practically all day, every day from this point on. He seems a bit awkward about it, but goes along with it. I believe that's everyone's downtime.
Approach Jack and Mary and tell them that I would, if Jack wants a special version of that arm, he would have to help decide what seed he would want. And depending on what seed will change certain effects of the armor or the arm.
He says that he will think about it and get back to you about it.
Yep.
Cole would take what was left of the deer's, make stew. Up Sophie on what their visions were.
Yep. When you visit her, she is actually drunk again. But she gladly takes it and casts Lesser Restoration on herself, and you see several bottles behind the desk.
I didn't see if everything's okay, see where she's drinking so much.
Well, you know that she is worried about Bright Eyes, and it might have something to do with that.
Has she been able to get in contact? Or?
She says that she's still waiting for an answer. And she doesn't elaborate, even if you ask more at the moment.
I can have a think about it and figure out a way of help.
If there's nothing else, I believe it is Mina to roll a D100.
Okie.
Natural one. Natural one.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh, oh no.
Wrong side of the spectrum. Wrong side of the spectrum.
I just need you to roll a D20 for me to begin with.
Dragon. 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 Dragon.
A 10.
And what is your AC as well?
Not quite yet. But yeah, a 10. Okay, I need you to roll a D26.
That's how many dragons. That's how many dragons.
Oh, God.
17. Got it.
Wait, why wasn't there a 3D animation for the 26-sided die?
Yeah, imagine
Oh.
that. They don't expect people to have those.
Oh wait, I still have to go to. Oh, I have to still talk to Sophie about the heart essence and breath stack.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do that later.
Yep. I'm just gonna do this, and as you are all traveling throughout the day, you all notice some very strange noises from the tree lines and the plains around you. It sounds loud, but yet solid, like a rumbling that is just heading in your general direction.
Okay, about it being maybe quiet travel, doesn't seem like it.
Oh god, is it that bird again?
Can I fly above the trees and try and take a sky view?
Yep, you can. Roll a perception check.
My raven will go with you. Roll with advantage.
Okay. Perception. There it is.
23. You see in front of you very bright sparkling lights. It seems to be on the road ahead of you, and whenever these lights keep striking each other, rumblings come afterwards. Something big or something powerful is hitting each other on the way ahead of you somewhere.
Alright, I'll just say that.
Bumble, what does your BI see?
Those with 3 letters.
I'll just tell them what I say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do we go around? Whatever that is, then.
Did you get a gauge on how far away?
Quite far, but it's enough to see sparks on the not quite horizon, but in the distance.
Is it going from the city?
No, you cannot see the city yet, though.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we should scout ahead?
It's like really far away. Like, can we even get there within a day?
Oh yeah, you can get there within less than an hour.
Oh, well, it's not that fucking far away then.
Okay.
You said you flew over the tree line,
Yeah.
which isn't super high, but still high.
Okay, we'll start moving forwards. At about the half mile, we'll head out ahead of the cart.
Mm-hmm.
If it seems like it's going to be a problem, we can reassess. I don't know if there's going to be much going around between here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Mina will prepare a moil just in case.
All right. I'm
You're
just
going to be holding that concentration for an hour.
Straight gold. Don't talk to me while I'm concentrating.
But it's the best time to talk to you because you take the information in.
Oh, God damn it, you're right. I hate when you're right.
Well, can't argue with that logic. Now I just need to find where did I put these ones. Since I couldn't find them in the Actors tab, I'll just have to get them from here.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
You've killed us, Mina. Killed us, damn it.
God damn it. Maybe they're friendly. Maybe they come with gifts. Maybe they all say, hey, guys, do you want a legendary weapon each? You never know.
Sorry, I'm already falling on 2 mints.
And suddenly riches fall from the sky. Everyone is happy.
And there was
You're talking about, I'm still not going to be happy. I want crafting materials.
Yeah.
I want them raw from the source. I don't want gold. Fresher the better.
That is very specific. Good to know. Just need to wait for the importer to stop lagging because there are so many creatures.
Oh, no.
Oh no, just the
Took me
importer.
enough.
I'm just finding a couple of them. It's just that the list of all of these creatures, plants, monstrosities, aberrations, humanoids, dragons, fiend, fae, celestials. I got options. But the ones you rolled should be interesting. I hope.
Oh, no.
Come on. Alright, I guess I'll have to refresh. There. Oh, of course it starts working as soon as I refresh. Of course. But as you walk, I can tell you these parts at the very least. As you're walking, whether it's dust or mist being knocked up from whatever this event is, you're surrounded by mist and you find yourselves off the beaten path. Even though the road should be right in front of you, you didn't intentionally step off it. It just disappeared after a moment when you look down and realize, huh.
not again.
As you get closer and closer, walking through the mist, even if you turn around and try walking in other directions, you find yourselves next to your party again. Which is an odd sensation when you walk in opposite directions, but end up in the same place again and again.
Oh, like in Bumble's stream.
That's actually a good way of describing it.
What?
The game you where they were trying to walk away from the bus and they kept ending up at the bus or wherever.
Oh, right, yeah.
Little Hope, I believe it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
A very similar situation to that. There we go. Now I have them all. Just need to check that it's the right one. Yep, there we go.
Yes.
We're trying to sneak here.
See, I'd be dead in a zombie apocalypse.
I think anyone would be with hiccups.
I have like random don't know when they're coming. One hiccup. I think it's just air trying to escape my body. I don't know.
As soon as it stops lagging, any second. There we go. There we go. Now we have them. Alright. I'm now going to move you to a map. As you keep on walking forward, you eventually find yourselves almost stumbling into a pool of water. As you barely see out in the distance, two people in some sort of circular pedestal in the middle of a round lake, flinging spells at one another.
Seems familiar.
Oh, I thought it was the monk again.
Well, this looks like something we shouldn't interrupt.
I mean, I guess we'll watch for a moment.
Going to solve. Yep. As you watch all of this going on, you keep seeing them just throwing cantrips at each other furiously, while also shouting magical arcanum as they are clearly fighting or competing.
Literally, just the words magic arcanum. No spell or anything like that. Magic arcanum.
I get a word of
Both
that.
very. Literally just the words magic incarnum. No spell verses, no complex Latin, just the words magic arcanum.
Yeah, they're just shouting randomly sounding stuff that sounds weird. There we go. But yeah, you can either try to leave or interact with this. Entirely up to you.
Yeah. Oh,
You can also roll checks to see if you can figure stuff out.
Yeah, let's see if I figure anything out.
Perception checks to
Okay.
notice details about their appearances and stuff like that. Insight for the kind of intent they may have. And Arcana for spells they cast. Cole, you only see blurry figures. Solid, however. You spot that the one on the right is wearing very bright red robes with pale skin and strange inky makeup or tar running down their face. While the one on the left is wearing very simple blue robes, isn't quite the accurate descriptor, but has many markings across their skin.
Oh, these guys look scary.
well, I mean, they're mages. Magic is kind of scary, I guess.
Looks about right.
There's magic stuff happening.
I'll roll for Mina, see if she recognizes any of them. Maybe they're from the auction, maybe? I don't know.
A history.
Pretty sorry. Let me do that again. There, history.
That was perception.
No? Yeah, I got it.
You did see one spellcaster wearing very bright red robes, but you're not 100% certain since you cannot see them clearly.
Calm.
The spellcaster in blue, however, seems to be suppressed by the one in the red, like they are fighting on the defensive. But the red one is very vocal, shouting out loudly. You aren't sure if they're just magic spells or literal curses, or if they're just cursing at them. But all of the noise is being muffled out due to the combat. Go ahead, Cole.
It's just that kind of thing that's coming out is just going to be cut me down because my signal's really bad at the moment.
Anything else anyone wishes to do?
I guess Mina walks up to Will and just stands there watching them.
Sitting on the edge.
Yeah, she's
Can I see
standing.
if the water?
Go ahead.
Can I see if the water is like anything special or if it is just regular water?
Yep. Nature.
Okay.
You look down, and even though the mist is in the way, as you lower your head, you feel your nose
Blow it
touch.
away. There you go.
You do. And the mist does part, but there's still some in front of you, and as you lean forward, your nose touches something. And there is a floor or something to stand on above the water. But the water below it seems to be very clear.
Oh. Does it seem like whatever this circle is like confining the magic, so it doesn't like, you know what I mean? Like it does it seem like there's maybe a barrier that contains their spells?
Arcana.
Oh, great. Mina doing an Arcana.
I'm really good at this.
This should be good.
My knowledge of magic is superb, okay?
As it's less than mine.
Yay, a 4!
Mina, you're inside of a magical trap, inside of a magical being. It's pointless. You might as well just lay down and die.
Oh
It's
god.
magic all the
Mina
way
accidentally
down.
sees the fourth wall.
What was that called?
It's magic all the way down.
I mean, okay, I don't know what magic it is. It's damn it. Maybe we should shout to them.
No. They're in the middle of an important, maybe a ceremonial, maybe like a fight for some odds. The winner gets something. This is none of our business.
I'm going to grab a rock, cast light on it, give it to my raven, have it fly above and drop the rock, and then disappear.
Oh boy. As
it flies forward, it slaps into an invisible wall right about here.
I just had this image. Has everyone seen the Simpsons movie when the birds fly into the dome and the cats at the bottom like, Rah!
Yes, that. And they do not seem to have noticed you or the flying bird or the like. At the moment, at the very least.
Well, that happened. Oh god.
It just disappears.
Mm-hmm.
You said, Ball, can we stand the water down there?
As you put your foot or something out to feel, it doesn't go down. It's a flat surface all the way across, as far as you can tell.
Didn't this happen with the monk as well? Couldn't we? Do you remember? Well, didn't we also walk on something?
Yeah. Well, let's go.
What?
Let's
Why?
just use some spellcasters.
Actually, I'm with Bumble on this one. Maybe just leave them alone.
Are you serious?
Well, they can also they can teach us some magic stuff. You don't know.
I mean, or they could incinerate us.
Can I take a
Yeah,
try and
go
take
over
a
here.
closer look at it?
Mhm.
Specifically the one.
Can you imagine being in this sacred battle against your enemy, and it's like a trial to, like, I don't know, rank up or something, and it's really special, and then suddenly these people come along and just start banging on the window and just be like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
Man, it sounds like a
Cool.
zoo.
Yeah. Cool. Red robes, spell casting, weird markings. It just it
Yeah,
might be. You're not 100% certain, but it might just be.
I think that guy might be one of the cult.
With the one of the what?
One
I
of the
told you about
cultists.
the red robes that have been thorn in our side.
Oh, well, then we should leave then.
Or kill him.
I will
Okay.
also bring this up again so that you have a clear visual. The one in red seems to be suppressing the one in blue. You don't know fully if they're winning, but
We
they
could
seem to have the
kill
upper
the
hand.
red. Can I roll insight on him?
Okay. Ah, God damn it. I'll say something to them.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh no.
Hey, assholes.
No response. They keep fighting.
I don't
Okay.
think they can hear you.
Okay.
Can I fly up and see if there's like a roof to this wall?
Yeah.
That's what my raven hit.
Oh, but did they fly any higher?
Oh yeah, they flew up. So a higher height.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep flying up until you tell me there's like a roof or something.
You fly up, and do you try to touch the barrier to feel your way in?
Like, I try and see if there's like where it flattens out or ends.
You feel this weird sensation on your fingers as if you're touching a surface of water, but it doesn't stop you.
Oh! Shall I do
Oh,
the dumb
be
thing and
careful.
go in?
If I see Bumble going in,
Oh,
well, let's
Yeah,
go,
well,
guys. Let's go help Blue Mage.
is there
Alright,
any
I'm gonna go in.
sensation-
Yep.
Is there any sensation in the marks?
Hmm?
Are we getting any sensation from the marks?
Roll a intelligence, wisdom, or charisma, your highest of your choice. It's a
You
check.
know that shallow pool I'm dipping from there. My intelligence and wisdom are both the same, and my charisma is abysmal.
Mm-hmm.
How high in the air am I?
How high were you?
50 feet?
Yep. You would.
Oh wait, that's a saving throw. Sorry.
When you fly up, you
Incorrect.
don't get that sensation. But when you go lower, in about 15 feet above here, it starts curving like a dome.
Makes no difference. Take the saving.
Yeah. You don't get a direct sense of the mark except the presence of your companions, except for Bumble that's inside of it.
So how high am I? I don't get it.
15 feet.
15 feet, okay.
That would be when you enter it.
Yeah, and Mina's still concentrating. She's concentrating on that model just in case something happens to Bumble.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Can they not get in?
Yeah, but she's unsure what we're doing here.
Yeah. Bumble, you're small and you're flying up 15 feet, and they seem to be preoccupied and haven't noticed you yet. Will, as you step inside, the red one turns and looks at you in confusion, and so does the blue. And the blue one begins to shout out, "Hell!" And the red one throws spells at it and starts suppressing the blue one again, before saying that, "Don't trust that one. They are evil. They're trying to trick you."
Oh shit! Inside. Oh
Got
well,
my
it's
sight.
outside.
Mm-hmm.
Cole's pushing in, seeing Bumble, and will go in.
Yeah. Same with Mina.
I got advantage.
Add a d4 to that, Will.
Private roll. Blind GM roll.
Ooh.
27.
Yep. They seem serious about what they're saying. At least they believe themselves to be true. Would you like to roll for the blue one too?
Yeah, might as well.
Wait, which one's saying the other is evil?
The red one is saying
Red
that the
one.
blue one is evil.
Blue one.
But we don't like the blue. We don't want the
Well,
red one.
Now I'm closer.
Mhm.
Does the red robe match the red robes?
It's a
Or
lot,
is it just-
but it has very beautiful ornamentation, gold, and other stuff like that. They do have some markings on their forehead, and the black tar or makeup thing across their face and lips. Other than that, nothing that you can see at the moment.
We
The
could
blue
if-
one is desperate and reaching out for help. They seem sincere.
I mean, you do look pretty evil yourself, my dude.
He's focusing too much and says, takes one look at you. You're one to talk.
Okay, both of you,
Look.
stop!
I like that one.
Mina shouts for both of them to stop as shadows lash around her.
Mhm.
So
Intimidation.
bam, 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 bam.
35.
I think that is the
Nat
highest
20,
possible.
4 on the D4. Yeah,
That is
both
the
of
highest possible intimidation Mina can make.
yeah. Both of them actually do stop after flinching to that weird, scary lady. They are obviously ready to fight each other again. If any of them were to make a move, they would immediately start fighting. And you can see that the one in red is clearly desperately trying, keeping ready to keep the blue one down to keep the upper hand. But they are very much just standing face to face.
All right, I didn't expect that to work. Cole, the floor is yours.
We've established I'm not great with the communication thing, but look, what's going on here? Who are you? The pair of you.
He goes, clearly flinching that you're standing in between. I am an archmage here to seal that creature from getting out of this place. I have been dispatched by the city of Jotun to keep this place safe.
Okay. And you, friend?
He goes, I just got lost in the woods because of all of this damn mist, and when I found myself outside this ring and just investigated, and I've been stuck in here ever since.
Insight.
All right.
So insight, but I'm more trusting of Will's insight than my own because my is terrible.
Anyone else besides
You
Will?
still rolled higher than me. Oh no,
Both
we rolled the same.
Both of them seem sincere and honest about this.
Yeah, let me give it a go. No.
Only 2 people, remember.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah, you can add. I don't think it'll be enough, but I guess you guys, one of you can add a d4.
Okay. Is there any world where you can both accept that the other had a legitimate reason for thinking you were a threat?
They both look confused at that. No one should be able to enter this place. They should all be turned away by the mist, protecting this place. That one just walking in here makes no sense. And the other one just says, I don't know what happened, I just ended up here.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make any sense. We are here either, right, guy?
He looks at you and goes, if that one disrupted the magic that protects this place, other people could get in as well.
Okay, Your Eminence, I don't know how to address an archmage. I'm sorry, but
Just Archmage is enough.
archmage? You are aware that a large magical storm just passed by the area?
Roll
Days
a
ago.
persuasion check as he raises an eyebrow.
Come on, someone else needs to take up the slack for this. I've got 0 charisma.
I don't have charisma. Do I have charisma? What's my charisma like?
I mean, I could.
I
I
mean,
can't see
yeah.
my charisma because it's at the bottom of my character sheet.
Amina has
What's the new one?
disadvantage on other charisma checks since she's enveloped in the shadows.
On the attributes sheet at the bottom left is your charisma.
Yeah, I can't see it because my screen's not big enough to show my entire sheet.
So
Oh.
update to the new one, the new sheet, and then they'll all be on top.
How do I do that?
I can do it. Here we go. This sheet. Default. That should update it for you, I hope.
Whoa.
I've
But,
no idea how big this storm is or where it was blowing in or from. We've been passing through it for days south of the road.
His raised eyebrow remains, but he doesn't seem to detect any lies or deception.
It's been insane. We are currently trying to rehabilitate a rabbit that used to be a squirrel.
He just blinks. The other one in blue also does, confused about that statement.
Neither of you noticed this? Seriously, anything that died was getting brought back to life as a random creature. This poor squirrel died and was turned into a rabbit. Honestly, it's dealing with it a lot better than I thought.
Both of them just stare at Cole in just amazement and disbelief and bafflement, because you don't seem to be lying, or you are a very good liar, and they are both just confused about everything you just said.
Wait. How long have you guys been stuck in here?
They both look at each other, and the red one says, 17 days, 14 hours, and 32 minutes.
Insight.
Insight.
Okay. And what was the date when you came in?
17 days. 1,
Oh,
2,
I think
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, no, I think
7,
Cole
8,
is
9, 10,
thinking
11,
the same thing
12,
I am.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17. The 20th of Fusra. Which matches up.
Oh, okay, yeah, because Mina was thinking that maybe they have been locked in some sort of time loop or something, like been fighting here for longer than they think.
Okay, and to the blue mage?
He says that he arrived about maybe a day before. And Will, he's being completely honest and incredibly sure of himself. They may have something like a keen mind.
Feet I need to get.
Okay, so is there any likelihood that this magical storm could have disrupted something?
Whoa. Where are you going, Gizmo?
Oh, wait, I didn't realize. Shit, I was holding the button accidentally, sorry. Oh, shit, sorry.
As Gizmo tries to run off and runs into the wall, he cannot leave.
Oh no.
He just got a random spasm, an itch on his back, and he needed to just roll over, bumped into the wall, and cannot leave.
Does anyone bring our attention to that?
Nope.
Okay. So, did you guys try to have any sort of conversation or just immediately start throwing magic at each other?
Yeah, the blue one pipes up. He immediately tried to interrogate me and tried to force me into telling things. And the red one says, of course, you're not supposed to be here. And they start arguing with each other very loudly.
Whoa. Calm down. We're trying to mediate here.
Both of them takes a deep breath after they look at Mina for a second. Go ahead, Will.
Didn't the red one say that the blue one was supposed to be sealed here?
No.
So who said that? I swear one of them said that.
Yeah, he said that.
I think he was saying this area is supposed to be sealed.
Mina will look.
He did say that he is supposed to be sealed here, to be clear. But you don't
Wait,
know
the
if he
red
referred
one
to.
said?
Yeah, but you don't know if he was referring to the blue one.
Mina will look quickly, begin looking in her book to see if she can give these two any advice how to calm down.
Okay.
I would like to see their perception checks to see what book Mina is reading.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I want to know if they're making perception checks for that and what they roll. Because I want to know their reaction to, how to make friends for dummies.
Yeah, I'm just rolling wisdom checks. The blue one seems to notice that they pick up a book, but it's covered in shadows. The red one didn't even notice. Shadow Moyle hides everything about her for a minute.
Oh no, she hasn't popped Shadow of More. The shadows I was referring to is the Cloak of Shadow invocation, the ones that give me advantage on intimidation.
The blue one just cocks their head to the side as they go, how to make... They just mouth out, how to make friends? For dummies?
Okay, my guy, okay. And she walks over.
He is
Okay, we
immediately on the defensive as this scary, terrifying lady just walks up to him, covered in shadows.
I'm not gonna hurt you yet. No, I mean, I'm not gonna hurt you ever. Two things. Let me. She tries to look in the book. I'm trying to find something to help you guys communicate. Okay. Does she find anything in the book?
Roll a d20.
Oh God.
15 and above, you find something. Nope.
Now, look,
Oh God.
from my limited knowledge of the workings of magi, archmages are used to acting with authority and not being questioned. Would you say that's true, sir?
Yes. Especially also respected ones.
In a similar vein, this gentleman may have no idea who you are, where you hail from, even as much as what he's doing here.
He is actually looking a little bit offended and just stretches out his robes full of gems and gold and a little bit of platinum, and all of that is really fancy.
Yes,
I'll
you
look at him and be like,
ostentatiously garnished. I pull out my identification and show him my license.
Oh God. I love we all just pulling at straws here, trying whatever we have. Oh.
Yeah, I'm just... He
Right, which
squints
one
at
looks
it.
the most suspicious?
I mean, which one? Which one do you
Which
think?
one's the most suspicious?
The red one with black tar or makeup going from their eyes and lips, or the pretty boy with markings all over their body?
Alright, because that's what I got out. I'm so close to just firing a spell at one of them.
God.
man, Kumo, are you sure you're not a crazy mage instead of a cleric?
Hey, I said I was a cleric. I didn't say I was a good cleric.
But okay. What about you said people aren't supposed to be here? Where is here exactly? What is this?
He immediately gives you a very sour glance while still being intimidated by you with a sweat bead on their forehead. This place is a secret place hidden away for good purposes to keep people from messing with it because of its origin.
You maybe elaborate a bit?
No.
Okay.
The less people know, the safer the place shall be.
Well, you said someone was supposed to be here.
Yes. And then he just kind of sighs and motions below your feet.
So it's a prison.
Cole will reach down and touch the stones.
They are just stone. You can roll the stonemasonry tools.
Oh God.
So who's supposed to be sealed here?
The one in the red refuses to answer that, and the blue just acts as if they have no idea.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
Roll
wisdom
inside both
seems the
of them.
appropriate stat for this one.
You look down and you feel the stone, and there's a rumbling below it. It's so faint, but you feel this one little pebble of a stone that's, in one of the cracks moving. All of this
Whatever.
here is physically work stone. This is not magical. But the stone feels odd. Even in your hand, your tattoos actually feel weaker when you touch the stone.
Okay.
Oh.
So this is some kind of suppressive stone.
So okay.
Do any of you feel that deep within?
No.
No, fly.
Yes.
Oh
When you
yes.
start thinking about it, all you feel your magic slightly weaker.
So open. Oh, sorry. Go on.
And that's the reason why the vengeful Gizmo is so panicking. He feels itchy everywhere.
Right. Open question. Then,
Mhm.
if this is some sort of prison or whatever secret prison, did you think about maybe fighting on top of it might unlock it, or maybe it's a bad idea?
They take a deep breath and say, we cannot leave without disabling it, and if I do that, motions towards the blue one, they can escape.
Well,
I thought the blue one wandered in from the mist.
Yes. The red one
whatever.
is saying that the blue one, should the circle that's keeping you inside of here is disabled, the blue one would run off. And the red one is trying to stop that because spreading knowledge of this place is dangerous, according to him.
Okay, so what about us then? Like, you won't allow us to leave either?
He squints his eyes and looks at Cole.
I can tell you that would not go well.
No, I am aware of that, but I am speaking of you showing your license. If that is true, then I can find you and hold you responsible. And I can blame all of you for it, rather than a random stranger who refuses to tell me their name. Moshe's the one in the blue.
Should whatever's suppressed here be pulsing?
Can I do some kind of roll or something that gives me like a sense of like which one's like good or evil? Like, is there any kind of like, I don't know,
Insight
aura?
gives you a general idea of whether they're lying, truthful, and stuff like that, their intention.
Bumble, do you have detect
spells,
alignment?
Mina, can I just hear what the DM is saying, please?
there are some spells that you might have that would allow you to detect evil and good, for example. You do not have it prepared today, but you could do that.
I will remember that for future then.
But you could always, try calling your god.
Can I do that now?
I will allow it.
Okay.
Since you're here for a while.
Basically, I'm just going to call my god and just be like, can you please guide me in this situation? What should we do?
Are you looking for an omen?
I'm looking for an answer.
Yeah, an omen would give an answer.
Alright, cool. I'll look for a.
Anyone want to help Bumble with that religion check?
I'm not proficient in religion.
Anyone?
Sadly, I'm not proficient.
Alright, I'll just have to be a normal roll then.
I'll roll as well. I just want to be able to help you.
Yeah, lowest roll gets a D4.
Why not give it to the highest that might change
Oh,
to a success?
It's because the descriptions say only a failed roll, so I'm assuming. Oh yeah, so yeah.
All right.
I'm not going to ask the black dagger. I'm going to ask the white dagger.
I'm going to use my inspiration and reroll.
Yes, you can.
I will do the same.
All right.
Well, that's better.
That's the complete opposite side of the spectrum.
Both of you succeed. With an increased DC to 18, both of you succeed because this is a tense situation. Well, that is technically 2 successes for Bumble. Would you like to roll a d4?
Okay.
4. You do get
Yeah.
the Omen, and you will also get another one. I will add it to your things. But you have 1 Omen.
Okay. I can't see it on my thing because my character sheet isn't long enough or whatever.
You should be able to scroll down.
Yeah, I scroll down, but then it just like I'm gonna take a screenshot and show you. It just like this is the bottom of my thing. I can't scroll down anymore.
Whoa. Huh. I wonder if it's possible to change the size of the sheet. I will look into that to see what I can do.
You can. Bottom corner.
Oh yeah. I don't
Bottom
know.
corner, I can't see the bottom corner.
Yeah, I don't know if that does anything for you, Bumble.
No.
But both of you currently have an Omen. Who would like to use theirs? Or would you like to both use them to ask 2 different questions?
Oh, for God's sake, I can pop out my sheet, but again, I can't scroll all the way to the bottom. This is fucking stupid. Okay, sorry, I'm just getting frustrated with the AI. I'll use my Omen to ask, what should I do in this situation? Like, what should I do? Kind of thing.
That's a very vague question. I can give you an answer to it if you want to. But you can also take a moment to think about it.
Okay, I'll ask, which one of these guys am I supposed to be attacking?
The red one, if you want to unleash what's here. The blue one, if you want to stop this place from being unleashed.
Okay.
Will, do you want to use your Omen?
So the red one is to unleash the.
If you want to
us attacking
unleash
the
it,
red.
then you have to kill that one or attack that one. And if you want to stop it from getting loose, you want to attack the blue one.
Can I hold the Omen till
Yes.
after? Because I feel like we're going to fight, so I'm gonna hold the Omen.
All right. I'm adding it to your character sheet in a second.
I don't have the sheet open, so it should be fine.
So
Wait, what?
let's pick.
Whoa.
What's this protection thing you've put on my sheet?
I'm about to update the text for it.
Oh, right.
But that's the roll that you got from your second success. Since you only have one more thing that you can also unlock from the 4 different things that you can do with religion.
Gucci.
There.
Okay. Mr. Guy in Blue, who doesn't want to share a name.
Yeah, they go. I don't mind telling you my name, but it points at the red one. I don't want to take a risk with, archmages and their crazy stuff.
Okay, so a name to refer to you as.
I mean,
any will do.
You can just call me Blue, I guess.
Okay, so Blue, you have no idea why you are here. You have no idea where here is.
No, I was just out looking for medical plants and herbs to use for alchemy.
Okay, and where are you hailing from?
He goes from a village not far from here, I think. It's a village off the beaten road. I'm the alchemist and herbalist there, as well as the local spellcaster.
Okay, so how far from the longest road, and what would be the nearest settlement on the road to you?
He goes, the big city up north is probably the biggest close by, and 3 days, maybe more, from the longest road.
Okay. That about tracks with where we think we are. We're a couple of days out from the. No, it's not Jotun, but it's not.
No, Jotun is the town you came from, the trade city of Jotun.
Yeah, Jotun has been destroyed.
Do you say that out loud?
No, this is just for me at the moment.
Yeah. Because the Red Mage said that he came from Jotun.
How long ago was Jotun destroyed?
It's been about a month, give or take.
So he would have left after the destruction.
Or he would have left earlier to travel here. Or he has been here since before then.
Okay, so I've got news for everyone. About 3 days out from whatever the town is, I'm guessing it's the town that we're heading to.
Yep.
That about tracks with where we are. And Mr. Archmage,
Looks both uncomfortable and doesn't seem to like the fact that you figured out any of that. But yes.
Jotun has suffered a magical calamity within the month.
He rolls.
About a month.
Yeah, he rolls insight, but I'm guessing you're not trying to hide it.
Nope. Does Cole ever?
Maybe one day. Maybe one day. But yeah, he seems perturbed by it.
He will tell as much of the truth as he can.
Yeah, he looks perturbed about it, but at the same time, he doesn't blindly believe you, but he takes it seriously.
I tell him the date it happened and when we got out what the state of the city was. That there were survivors, we definitely heard survivors, but the city was still under attack by an overwhelming magical force.
He is obviously clenches in his hands and still listens to this intently, but tries to be poker-faced.
Have you come across a group of people wearing red-colored robes, not quite as fancy as yours, generally rags, covered in bizarre script and scars, lacking teeth and tongue, but still able to verbalize spells?
Persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, good, because the advantage is not all that different.
He looks at you as you mention all of that, and gets even more defensive, but realizes that the way you are talking about it, that you do not see them as allies or friends.
We've come to conflict with them ever since I started this journey back in East End. Similar sites of interest, not that I'm saying we're interested here, found tombs, we've found fountains, abandoned churches. Each time these cult members of ever have shown up, been an enemy.
He keeps absorbing. Oh god.
Everything. I think they are behind the attack on the city. It's that they've been ahead of us down the road the whole way. This thing's going on the length and breadth of the long road. So what are the chances that they disrupted something here and everything that's happening now is just caught in the wake of their eventual goal.
He seems to absorb all of this. He doesn't want to show anything, but he seems to consider everything you're saying. But he also doesn't give an answer. He's just thinking and reading and trying to figure it out mentally at the moment. You can see the cogs turning in his head.
So Mr. Blue here has no interest in this site or whatever is kept here.
And
Is
he
that
pipes up
accurate
with
to
that.
say?
Yeah, nope. I just want to go home.
Would anyone be mad if I started attacking the red guy?
I'd rather you didn't. We are so close to a possible resolution here.
Well,
But
what I can see is the red guy doesn't want to let the blue guy leave. The blue guy really wants to leave. That's what's going on in my head.
Mm-hmm.
The red guy is concerned about the sanctity and security of this place.
What if I used a wish to find out, like, what this place
No.
is?
What
No.
wish?
No.
Please don't.
You only have a mark. You don't have wishes.
Right, I used a mark.
All right.
Sorry, it's just we've been here for so
God.
long and I feel like we're not getting anywhere.
All
We
right.
have made progress.
We're so close.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I haven't used the mark yet. Like, maybe I know how to use it better than you guys.
All right.
No.
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 Use one charge, and then roll a d100 after you tell me what it is you want.
Oh no.
Okay. Where's the character sheet? Okay, I can't scroll down to the thing, so I might have to ask you to take the charge off my sheet for me.
All right.
I want to know, like everything about this, this enclosed space that we are in. Like where the dome. I want to know everything about what's under the dome, under the ground, and about the people here.
That's a lot. Okay. Roll a d100.
Okay, cool. It's like I'm not asking for things to happen. I'm just asking for knowledge. So this should be all right.
You say that now.
Bumble, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
no.
Okay.
Don't worry. How bad can it be? Smile.
Where's my stuff
You
again?
say that now. I rolled a low one and I end up killing 5,000 people. Bumble. So you could do the same.
How do I roll it? It's not asking ability. It's just ability. How do I do saving throw?
When you click on it, it should give you a choice.
It doesn't.
It
just says ability check.
1 second. In your attributes, when you click charisma, you should ability check. How do all of you use that? Oh, below that, it should say saving throws in a window.
Oh. $18.
All right.
Give yourself a D4 if Mina sees Bumble use the mark.
Do you have resistance?
Yes.
All right, that's a D4. All right.
Oh, well.
First of all, let's start from the top, shall we? Solith, tell Bumble something about your character.
I knew this was gonna happen. When I said under the dome, I was like, I'm gonna find out about everyone here.
What do you mean? Like,
Anything that you haven't told anyone so far about Solith. It can be as silly or as fun or as serious or as dark as you want. One thing.
but 1 second.
It's like those weird icebreakers where you've got to think of two truths and a lie, and it's just like, who am I? Should we come back to Tholith maybe? Like, give her a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give me a minute. I need
All
to
right.
think.
While she thinks of that, Gizmo. You get insight into the mind of Gizmo. He loves chestnuts. He hasn't had them in ages. And he remembers that one festival where there was nutmeg with chestnuts in them. It was awesome. He almost drowned, but it was worth it. He wants that again. If he's gonna die, that's how it should be. Will.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's like the most awkward game of truth or dare.
Well, it's hard because I'm going off the first campaign he was in. The ship he was on before his untimely death was actually a giant mimic. He also had a mimic coin, a mimic sword, and a mimic belt, and he was in the process of collecting different versions of mimics to pretty much help him pretty much hunt down people who broke the code for his untimely death by people he trusted.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
He might be checking something that I've just.
Or accidentally muted himself.
No, I figuring that it's going to come to me. I had to ask a quick question about whether something was the right thing to share.
Ooh, right.
Yes.
Whether I should share it publicly or send it as a private message in response to how this is coming through.
I will leave that entirely up to you. If you want to send it
Cole,
publicly.
gonna slip into my DMs.
Oh, you know it.
Oh God. Oh no.
Yeah. Mina.
I might as well send this now then.
Okay, is this something Mina says, or is it a flash of insight Bumble is getting into her
Her
mind?
mind gets bombarded with knowledge.
Okay.
Oh, I got a DM.
Oh God,
Okay.
I've not added you as a friend yet. How many of you have I not added as friends yet? I'm really bad at this.
God. I guess Bumble, you'll see the first person Mina killed with the sword, and that person looks strangely familiar to Mina. Maybe a bit younger, but it's definitely, you can put two and two together. It's probably her sister.
Well, you're a bitch.
Yep.
Oh, look, Cole sent me a friend request. I don't know if I should add it.
So I
My
didn't
relationship
realise
with Mina is starting to like not go very well. I've noticed.
But you see her impaling her sister with the sword, and then like being horrified at it. Like you don't feel you have any control over it, and then you just feel yourself running from that scene while her sister collapses.
I will say that it's a little less personal, but yeah, you get the knowledge that Mina did not do that out of her own free will. She was literally forcibly controlled by the sword clawing at her mind. Mina did not do so willingly and panicked after and just ran.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Exactly
the sword
that.
wanted to finish her off, and the only thing Mina could do was to run.
Right, we need to get back to Tholith now.
Apropos the sword, does Bumble get any insight into the sword?
I will get to that.
Okay.
Dolith?
Telling you dirty little secret.
Yes, you can do that.
And no one will know. You can DM me if
Lie.
you'd like.
Lies.
No,
I'm just going to go to everyone.
I'm struggling to read this. Just give me a second.
No worries. In the meantime, I'll go to the blue one.
Yeah, do that.
They were looking for specifically magical stones that can be found in the forest that suppresses magical effects. he did so for the sole purpose of curing someone that is magically afflicted. He is a healer. He helps people,
Oh.
but he was not always a good person. He
Oh.
used to be a bandit. He killed people, he stole, but he never crossed any horrible lines. Until he
Okay.
was mortally wounded and then saved and decided to turn their life around. The red
Okay.
one is an archmagi that is number 2 in the city, or at least he was, and he hated that more than anything. And being sent out to guard this place where nothing is supposed to happen, he felt like he was being shipped off to some remote area just to be politically getting rid of, even though that isn't true. He is narcissistic, but not necessarily evil. He's just self-centered and self-serving, and definitely chaotic, but he's more of a neutral kind. He doesn't want to destroy the world, he actually wants to do good, but he does it in a selfish and narcissistic way that he thinks is the best way.
Okay.
And finally, after if Solid has sent you hers,
She'll get to me eventually.
all right.
Yeah. Okay. From you see Solif in a forest, and she's fighting a girl around her age with pink hair, and she has a black cloak on.
Oh my god, is it Belle Delphine?
Huh.
Punch the bitch! No, I'm joking.
You see Solif fall back, and this girl's like looks like it's going to harm her, but then you see like a figure behind her. You see a figure behind like kind of like in the dark behind some trees, and you can't tell what he's saying, but he does mumble something which causes the girl who was attacking Solif to immediately run away. And this man he appears out of the trees, and he has a white mask on and all of this black heavy armor, and he kneels next to Solif and mumbles something to her before offering his hand to Solif. And then when Solif takes it, there's a gold flash, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's got a boyfriend!
Finally,
Right,
the thing that
yeah.
hits you amongst all of the people up here, the sword. You get a flash isn't the right word, a fade into darkness, and you see war on a scale you have never even imagined. You see giants, titans, gods walking the world, fighting, and this dragon, this thing, enough to literally reach the kneecaps of the gods. This massive dragon in their wake, just devouring souls like a parasite, a carrion following the wake and death and suffering. An immortal being that cannot be killed. It cannot be killed, and the sword is literally the only thing that has been ever made capable of capturing it and sealing it. This creature is more dangerous than Cass would be.
Yeah.
And it is trying desperately to claw at Mina's mind. Every moment of every waking day, every night, always. Because if it breaks through, if it gets out, it's going to devour the world bit by bit. finally, this place is one out of multiple places of power. This place is a seal on a planar gate to a demiplane where a very powerful creature is sealed that is trying to get out. The demiplane, you gain the knowledge to travel to this demiplane if you ever gain the spell demiplane. Inside of it is a creature whose form you do not comprehend. And yeah, I rolled on the madness table. So I'm just going to give you the description. You are going to, for the day, experience vivid hallucinations and disadvantage on ability checks, as all of
I
this.
rolled an 8.
Yeah, I roll a d100 on the madness table.
Oh, right.
The 8 was for the wish, as you called it. But yeah, you then start seeing shadowy figures walking around.
So I'm hallucinating, but like I'm still like me. Like I'm like normal. I'm
Yep.
not crazy. I just see things.
But you don't know if you're going crazy or if it's something else. You don't fully know. They're believable enough to make you question yourself, but how you want to play that is up to you.
All right, cool.
Can we see this on Bumble? Like, does he look confused or something, Bumble?
You know what's funny? Does anyone see that meme where it's like daddy issues, mommy issues, obnoxious asshole? Like I feel like this situation is happening right now. And like when I come to the red guy, it's like obnoxious asshole issues, and then I get to like the blue guy, and it's like, and you're like like weirdly self-rounded.
They're all just confused.
If you want, you can tell them. If you want, you can share what Cole said. I thought it might be more fun to send it to in a personal message.
No, I'm not sharing anything about the pie members. I'll just tell them about the blue and the red guy.
Mm-hmm. And they look confused about that, and like, how did she know that? Or in the moment of denial, she's totally wrong. I'm of course not a narcissist.
Can I use that to intimidate the red guy to let the blue guy leave?
You can attempt to, yes.
Do I get advantage?
You can intimidate or try to persuade.
You can use either, and it will be a lower DC.
Higher? Where's my persuasion? Oh, I'll use my persuasion because.
Oh, yeah, you have disadvantage. Oh no.
Yeah, do I have advantage because I'm like using a situation?
Yep, but you have disadvantage, so it's a straight roll.
Oh, fuck. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine.
Basically, you have one of these shadows just whispering in your ear, distracting you enough so that everything you say becomes a little harder to say and focus on. Always interrupting you. All right. He is going to roll an insight against that. As you try to convince him, he is in this situation, he's just questioning everything and sighs. If anything goes wrong with this place, I'm blaming all of you. And he doesn't take his eyes off the blue one, but he starts undoing the magical seals of this place that you can all leave. And the blue one just sits down.
Let's go. See, that wasn't hard.
I mean, what just happened?
You all felt the wave of that mark being used.
Yeah.
I'm not going to acknowledge it. I'm going to look at everyone, like, kind of give them the eye, like,
Cole is just feeling a little bit concerned.
Mm-hmm.
So
go ahead.
You shared that Blue was looking for stones that suppress magical energy.
She has said that he was a well-rounded person.
Oh, okay.
Unless she says otherwise.
Guys, Oh my god, right, we need to be like really respectful because Eldath, she's coming. She's over there. She's like my deity. And she's here. So like everyone just bow down. Just bow down. Like, be respectful.
What?
Bow down, you uncultured swine.
I don't see anything.
Did
She's right
someone give
there.
you your weird honey?
I hate to disappoint you, Bumble, but there's no one.
I'm just gonna just fly to the floor and just like bow, grovel down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna lean over to Bumble and be like, Bumble, just so you know, I drugged your honey, so you're seeing shit now. Finally cooked in. He's just gonna kind of step back.
Is he bullshitting?
What?
I will I will roll that deception. Because I am no longer negative.
Alright, I'm gonna stop groveling. I feel like she's gone now.
Oh yeah, I'm lying.
Yeah, he's so full of shit.
God, what a way to make a great first impression in front of a deity.
Bumble, I think. Listen, I know you don't like me, but I think just take a deep breath. Something weird is going on. Okay.
No, you guys, you're just not clerics. You just don't understand. I think maybe just your faith isn't strong enough, so you can't see her. But she didn't. She wasn't impressed with your disrespect.
Bumble, you realize the Gizmo was bowing down next to you.
Oh my god!
I don't think you realize, like, I'm afraid from the guy.
Still, she's a lady. Like, you're in the presence of a lady.
I hold up
Which is
my
more
raven
very
dagger.
cool, you know.
I'm a lady. You never bow down to me.
And no one ever will.
Oh. Okay, Cole. What the hell? Help me here.
I'm in shocked silence over here.
Good.
Very
Hey,
awkward.
Gizmo, you've got a girlfriend. Look, there's another little girl hamster over there.
Turns around horrified.
Oh god.
He becomes incredibly
I
paranoid. Runs up and hides his solid.
Okay.
His cloak, just
I'm
looking
gonna
around.
pick up Bumble and be like, we need to go.
How are you picking me up? Like, what position am I in?
I'm gonna pick like the back of your like dress, pull, kind of like do the little pull up, and then just kind of hold you like a baby.
Oh.
A very awkward 10 minutes as the Archmage is unsealing this, questioning his life choices.
Guys, she addresses the two mages. You will be surprised to know this is actually not the weirdest thing that's ever happened to us.
I'm underneath.
Or not, you know.
I mean, the day is still young.
There we go.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Right. Can the blue guy like leave now? I guess like he can go home, right?
The red one goes, yes, but if he is found to have been lying, I will hunt him down personally and punish him in accordance to the law. And once the barrier is up, he gently taps his foot to feel that he can run, and then he just runs off.
You're welcome.
Thank
Wake him up.
you.
I suggest we make space so a good mage can close this off.
Yes.
You want us to wait
Come on,
here,
everyone.
make sure it comes up, so you have some form of backup just in case.
He
Anything
stares
does
at
go
you and
wrong?
goes, no, I'll be fine.
Okay.
I will note.
We should maybe give him some privacy. It looks like he's taking his clothes off.
Oh God. I will say that if you want, if somebody stumbles upon you another time, maybe get rid of the creepy evil makeup, right? You look. I mean, then we wouldn't have doubted your words to begin with. I'm guessing.
This is arcane ink.
Hey, Mom.
This is arcane ink used for arcane spellcasting of wizards, you damn
I'm just
sorcerer.
going to yell at him. She's very racist. She's
What
worse
about-
than a dwarf.
It's like when a mother yells at her son for wearing eyeliner, and he's just like, "It's arcane ink."
Yeah. It's not a face, Mom. This is who I am.
Let's move you all to the edge as you all leave.
Am I still in Will's arms?
Yep. You will notice that his hands are soft.
Oh, I mean, I didn't need that description, but thank you.
No, I was proved based off my personality and certain things. In real life, I actually have soft hands, softer than my siblings,
All right,
and they're all
I'm gonna
girls.
stop saying the word soft because my mind is going places.
Huh.
More than it already
sorry.
is doing so. Oh, how long am I
For the day.
like the day? Right, okay, cool.
Don't worry, it's not a long one. Because that would have been a lot worse.
I'm actually surprised we didn't kill anyone that time.
Yeah,
So am I.
this would have been the permanent one. Yeah, it would have been really bad.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Ah,
What?
Yeah.
So I get Tourette's for the rest of my life?
yeah, if you had been worse, then yes.
Wow.
Yeah, the mark is pretty dangerous.
Just occasionally while I'm talking, so like maybe I'm just trying to cheer up a poor soul, and somebody just go "fuck you."
Random swears.
I
Not
know.
that I'm making fun of people
I
with
know
Tourette's.
it's. Yeah, I know it's been a long journey, and I know we've gone through a lot of things. But I just want you to know that I appreciate.
But fuck off and I love you.
What scares me, what worries me though, is like I feel really bad for people with Tourette's who they have like physical tics, so like they end up like punching and stuff. Like sometimes they end up like punching themselves, and I'm just like, oh God, I feel bad they have to live with that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Fortunately, there are ways to cure this, and you know a saint is literally.
Yes.
The only thing I could think of when you said that is like having somebody walk by and just press activation, they just deck the person next to him, just
No,
like your best friend in the world, just wham.
there was this
my
guy.
bad, and just not worry about it.
There was this guy a few years ago that because like Tourette's makes you do horrible things you know you shouldn't, so he started hiling at a black guy that just beat the ever living shit out of him. And then in court he said he has Tourette's, and it was actually true. He didn't mean to be racist or straight up hile at this guy, but Tourette's really sucks.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, I'm just having this image in my mind that like I'm currently seeing something, and I'm getting very excited, and I'm blushing.
No.
Yeah,
Oh no.
hallucinations. Oh my.
I blame the DM.
If anyone wishes to know what Bumble is seeing.
Oh God, no.
If you want to share, feel free.
Just not in the recording because I need to mute you if you do.
Okay, I'll type it in.
DM, you should make another channel and just be like the not safe for work Bumble chat. At this rate,
God.
I'm gonna consider it if this keeps up. But for now,
Patreon.
but after the full day of walking through the mist, you do find out that you meet up with Jack and Mary and the stranger, who also got lost. And so they down to an inferno. They got separated from the cart, and they come back, literally holding a what now?
God.
they're coming. Ow, my ribs. They return wearing fancy clothing.
What? What is okay? As I said, Cole, the day is young. It keeps getting weirder. Are we still in that magical storm?
Are you two dating?
Hmm?
Mary and Jack, I'm asking Mary and Jack. They're in fancy clothing, they look like they've been out on a date.
The horses.
So it was the horses that came back with fancy clothing.
Oh, the horses have fancy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You said that way.
Jack and Mary just look confused about this entire situation since they stayed inside the cart, which is somewhat magically protected.
Yeah, Cole's looking at the horses. Just, I'm not gonna ask the how, the why. Are you? Do you want us to take those off, or are you good?
They both just glare at each other. One of them has very beautifully braided hair with flowers in it. Another one has it just swept to the side, very emo style, while wearing a suit. They just,
Like flicking his hair back, like.
yeah, and then they both just lower their heads. They are defeated by this.
Yeah, you're not
Nope.
dressed for pulling a card, are you? You want me to take that off and stow it
They look
safely?
they look at you with hatred when you say stow it safely. There's a
Or we
burn
can
inside them.
destroy it. Or we can destroy it right
They-
now, and you stamp it to ashes.
Yeah, they are instantly happy about that.
I will carefully cut the clothes off of them.
Mhm.
Lay them on the
Lay them on the ground, they stomp on them, and then walk away.
Who makes clothes for horses, though?
I did not look for a maker's mark or a name tag or anything. I don't want to deal with that.
Mina, you hear them mutter amongst themselves. Goddamn fey pixies, I hate those little shits.
Oh God. Mina looks to Bumble, but she doesn't. She doesn't say. She doesn't
He's a
say.
fairy. They are totally separate things.
Well, Mina does.
Mina's very racist, remember?
Yeah.
They all look alike.
No, pixies are complete bitches and assholes. They are just the worst.
Oh yeah.
That's what the thing in Baldur's Gate is. It's not, they say they're a fairy, but they're actually a pixie.
Mm-hmm. Last roll before you might make it to town. Say.
All right, guys.
Or
Let me
will.
roll this one for you guys.
Oh no.
55 is an eventful day's
So
of travel.
concerned Solith is about me.
Be quiet.
Yes, miss.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait, did we roll for yesterday?
No.
Can we
Yeah,
do
you
that
can roll your
for
downtime
today?
as well as this one, as you see on the horizon the town, which is a mountain with a giant wall built into it. And a massive gate in the center of it. You will arrive there very early in the morning.
I'm just gonna assume Solith and Mina train thingy.
Yippee!
If we're rolling for our stuffies.
Can I roll for some guidance from the deity?
Yep. And you all get to roll twice, because it was 2 days.
And that's a single success, is it?
Yes. No, 2.
2 successes for that one.
14 plus 5, 19. 2 successes.
Do I still roll
successes.
disadvantage?
Only on the first day.
I'm confused. What's going on? How
Downtime.
many
Downtime.
days are going by right now?
It's a downtime activity, because we missed doing it the last day.
Okay, so
1 success?
no, I did it. I did it last time.
Oh, it's been 2 days since we rolled.
Oof.
All right then.
And then a normal
And now
one.
you get to roll straight.
Hey.
So that means I got to fight 3.
3 plus 1.
Did I get through to my woman?
Yep. Hello, how may I help you today?
Can I have an almond, please?
Alright. Looking here, you have... Oh. Also, we will wish to give you this complimentary blessing as well, since you've been calling in so much. Just to thank you.
Awesome.
So I just want you to have a very lovely day and be blessed. Bye.
Bye.
Oh God.
Please lose our number.
Yeah,
What
you
I
can
get?
get.
What I get? What I get?
You got an omen, and then you have a second one. I'm just gonna check which ones you have. You can take the unknown that you have, and the other ones, I believe, are already full.
What?
Yep, you take an omen, you have a protection, and you have an anti-crit, so you can get the fourth one.
Oh, what's the fourth one?
I'm about to fill it out. Mm-hmm.
It's like collecting. It's like collecting a set of figures. I've got to get them all.
Yeah. This is a bonus action ability to teleport to an ally within 60 feet.
Oh, it's like Thunderclap from Final Fantasy.
Or
So I can teleport to a person
within 60 feet. That's a
Is it
bonus
an action or bonus?
bonus.
Bonus. Cool.
And it is not a spell, so it doesn't prevent you from casting spells.
It'd be great if I need to save someone's life. Y'all should be nice to me. Nicer than you already are.
Teleport ally. There we go. Bonus action.
Do I have like only one use of that and then I ask for another, or do I have that once a day?
You have it once for up to 30 days or until you use it. And then you can keep praying every day to refill them.
When I pray and refill it, do I only pick one of the 4 to refill?
Yes. Unless
Got
you
ya.
roll 5 or more higher. For every 5 above 16, you get an additional one.
Ooh.
This is to actually reward people that take things like proficiency and expertise in things to be better at them.
Got ya.
But yeah. And Herbalism Kit.
We finally made it.
Yep. 4 successes.
4 successes for me. All right, so that's 4 potions. How much am I using?
1 second. What's your resources right now so that I can quickly look it up?
So I believe we have 70 golds worth, I believe.
It is 20 gold per potion, but you can also take an additional success to lower the cost down to 10.
What I could do is so it's 20 per success, so I could do, it's 80. So I'll just use up all the fire plants and there'll be 4 potions. So I will delete that right now. Fire plant alchemy, or
there you go.
Delete, and then I'll change that. Add 4 potions.
I believe I've mentioned this before, but every skill can be used in similar ways to bumbles, which are a one-time use that lasts for a certain amount of time, which anyone can do during their downtime, but they are, like I said, one-time use, and they don't really, in the long run, add something powerful like a feat. But if you don't know what to do, you can always pick a skill you're good at and get something from it.
Okay.
The same as Cole's cooking is kind of straightforward. It does exactly that. Cook food that gives temporary hit points or possible others with resources.
It's apparently working towards giving me the chef fate, which is a new.
Yep. Every success, be sure to add one, because this is a homebrew chef feat that will improve your cooking. Since you have been doing it for this entire time.
It's 100 for feats, correct?
Yes.
I'm halfway to my first feat.
I haven't done it over halfway because I've not been counting the initial success of my
Yeah. You only got this feat
14
recently.
0. Yeah.
Yeah. You got this recently because you've been role playing it this entire time, so.
No, I appreciate that.
But yeah, you do not need to roll a d100 unless you want to, as you will be getting to a city.
I think we'll hold off the D100 seeing as we're getting into the city.
As you travel forward, you realize that this is a nearly 20 stories high wall built straight into the cities, with various arrow slits and other protections and ballistas and even catapults at the top, and one massive gate in the center that leads to an underground passage that will lead to the city of Venork. I assume that you're all going to be approaching.
Yep.
Yep.
I am just going to quickly put this wall here.
Mina. Oh, days has passed, so she isn't covered in shadows right now.
Yep.
You also will change yourself to look like Elf, if I remember right.
She's a bit unsure. She did flaunt the idea of maybe she should hide how she looks. Yeah, I guess she does.
You did get the history check that it might be safer to do so because this place has frequent enough interactions or combats with Drow, Duergar, and other, well, below surface dwelling people.
Yeah, okay. She makes herself look like a human.
All right.
Human woman with. She's not that good at spells, so she still has her white hair. But she looks human.
And then one final thing, which is the dwarven guard that is supposed to stand outside and guard. Somewhere. Where are you, dwarf?
You went to go get the point.
Yep. In the meantime, I will move you to the map.
Yeah, there should be some city ambience stuff. Oh god, there he is.
Where is a good Duergar stone guard? Wait, not Duergar. Wrong kind of dwarf. No, not dwarf skeleton.
my
Where's the
dad.
regular ass dwarves? Yeah, Battlehammer dwarf. Sounds good.
Sorry, guys, I'm going through a phase right now.
Will, you're back. The other Will.
Phase me, no, God.
Oh, god damn.
My bad.
Well, since that one was out, how much gold does he have? Because I didn't transfer that.
Be sure to look.
I can't. I don't have access to him anymore.
That's weird. I shouldn't have removed
Why
it.
is it all black and white?
You had 41 gold.
All right. Why is it all black and white for me?
It's the aura thingy. You go into the vision, I think, and then change vision mode to basic vision, I think. Sometimes that sometimes fucks it up.
Come on. I wish to put down some
I see.
dwarves. There we go. As you approach, you see only 2 guards standing outside. The map size is not accurate, it's supposed to be bigger. But to prevent loading issues, I made it smaller.
Oh, can we please stay at the fanciest place they got? Like, super, super fancy.
Okay. Mary, Jack, you got the credentials?
Mary shows them.
Excellent. Let's, we still haven't even got a plan of how we're going to do this. Let's just get in, find somewhere to hole up first.
That's what I'm saying. Like, can we please stay at a really, really fancy place? Like, super extravagant.
Are you paying me now?
I mean, how much does? I guess Mina doesn't know how much that would even cost.
Nope.
I guess.
We don't
This is
need.
coming out of your personal funds, though.
Yeah, that's fine. I still have some electrum.
The dwarves shiver from a distance and show inside their case.
Oh no, that dwarf just fell off. I think he had a heart attack. Mina, don't say that around here.
Don't say the E word. We need to find you a lewd teacher, Solid.
Yeah.
Turns to look. You did say loot teacher, right?
Yeah. What do you? Yes.
They all 3 go just, whew.
Huh?
I am so confused right now.
It sounded like lewd teacher.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
No.
The same thing. I'm like, oh.
No, I said
We just need a
lewd.
stranger for that. He knows right where to find those.
Oh, God.
Hey, I haven't been to this town in like a few hundred years.
Oh, actually, hold on. Wouldn't be you, stranger. It'd be Jack.
Hey,
Let's call Mary back. Have him get dragged off again.
hey. I don't go to every brothel in every town.
Insight.
It's oh, God.
Some of them don't have problems.
I am rolling double on every fucking thing. Literally, look at my last 2 rolls. Both 17. This is getting ridiculous.
It's okay, Will.
He's kind of bullshitting.
Don't worry, Mary. We'll make sure to tie him to the cart and we'll go to the brothel.
He goes, what? I don't go to every one of them.
Kind of lying.
Come on.
Plus, you have to do your research on the seeds. I'll talk to you after the game about each seed and stuff like that, DM.
Yep. Hold on.
I'm lost under the carriage.
All right.
Arrow key.
Oh,
There you go.
Thank you.
The guards see the cart. That amused one and the panicked one just steps aside without really standing in your way. They're just looking you all over.
Hello, gentle gods. I am just a normal human going on my human business, like eating crisp rice.
Deception check.
Oh, God.
You mean persuasion?
Oh.
No.
Oh, great.
I will give this one advantage because that was just
Can
so...
I do something to make it so they don't get advantage?
No. They just stare.
Right.
And one of them just whistles as the gate closes and they... You see dwarfs lining the entire top, all with crossbows.
Oh, so I can't exactly just fly off.
Oh,
Please forgive our friend. This is their first time guarding a cart. They come from a fairly ostentatious family, and they're not used to slumming it.
Can I try something?
Yep. What?
I want to try and persuade him to think that, like, if you let us pass, you will receive a kiss from a fairy, which grants good luck.
What?
Persuasion check. As they look confused about the offer of a bribe in the form of a kiss.
From a fairy, like I'm a fae being. All right, persuasion. Roll that. Oh,
We got the 8s. 8s are rolling it out.
Dropping to dwarven. For God's sake, I'm surrounded by idiots.
Yeah, we were literally on our way inside, and Mina and Bumble just have to.
Yeah. They look at
You guys-
Cole in Dwarven and just go, really? These kind of louts of bunch of fools?
You'd be surprised how disarming that can be.
Aye. Still, we'll need to do a check on your card, especially because of points that those do. They be shady as, what you say these days, kiddos. Fuck.
As there's a rogue in the back wearing all black with daggers, like not even hiding the fact they are a rogue.
Shady as a drow in an alley, huh?
Aye.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna draw. All humans, I just enjoy sunlight so much.
They turn to look at Mina as soon as she says all of that. Lass, I'm gonna need you to come
Guys.
with me.
Can I level with you on something here?
Oh.
Yeah, this is, again, all in dwarven.
Mm-hmm.
She is a drow. She was nervous about coming into the city. She's been traveling with us for months. She's a good egg. She was scared about coming in, so she has magically disguised herself. And she is very bad at that.
I mean, just 13, 13, 13. Aye, but we still need to see her true form and log her. Drop the disguise, lassie.
Yeah, I take out my license and I hand that over as well, so they know talking from not some authority, but at least understanding.
Aye.
what if I just? I'm just gonna whisper to Cole, like, what if I just blinded these dwarves and we just rushed in?
Looks up, sees 100 dwarves armed with crossbows ready to shoot this entire caravan and everyone on it. And the gates are closed.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mina, it's okay. It's okay. Just show them who you are. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Mina like concentrates and she drops the disguise.
Wasted a whole damn spell slot for that.
But it was funny.
Out of character, the first thing we would have done was, drow, been traveling with the drow?
Yeah,
push her in the river.
How dare you lie to us?
Deception check.
That's out of character. That is out of character. They said out of character. We would have done this.
Yep. They are going to forcefully push you into a separate room where you are going to be detained for a moment.
Mina, just cooperate. Everything's fine.
Hey.
And they will start asking you so many questions and drawing your likeness and bopping you with multiple rods.
Oh god.
Yeah, they just bop your head with it. Apparently some sort of magical interrogation technique or dispelling magic or something. You don't quite know. And they take out a stamp and tell you to put your hand forward.
Okay. And then because Cole told her to remain calm, she just complies instead of throwing up a Mina fit.
Yep. They put your hand over the paper and your fingers over a circle, and then they stamp the back of your hand really hard.
Oh.
And you see a magical mark on the back of your hand, and they say, show this to anyone if you're being harassed for being a drow. But if you do anything and that disappears, we will all hunt you down, lassie. Just walks right out, leaves the door open.
Thank you, I guess.
The dwarf then answers, I know of a place, and he marks it on a small pamphlet map that you are given of the city. All in dwarvish, of course.
And I will very openly hand him a gold for the information.
He refuses. We don't take payment, he side-eyes Bumble. It would be ethical.
Not payment, just when you guys get, maybe see if you find us, I'll buy around.
Aye. That we can do.
Anywhere good to stay?
Yeah, they mark a place on the map for you. I will show you the name once we get to that map. They will also then proceed a thorough inspection of the cart.
Diamonds and Orc, man. Diamonds and Orc.
Yeah,
Just make sure you knock first. Like, I'm not saying this in game, but like, they should definitely knock first, because like, what if Sophie is like showering?
You have to use the magical key to go to Sophie's.
Oh, right.
So
Yeah.
that would be awkward if she was showering in the front of her store in the middle of all of her goods. Just saying.
I mean, what she
That's
does
a
in her
different
own time.
business route.
You also see and notice that the dwarves in Dwarvish, for those that can understand it, are evaluating the cart and talking about the metalwork and woodwork. They are totally judging and being, dwarfs about it. And look at that blacksmithing. Must have been a human or a half-elf. Ugh.
You take the repairs where you can get them. You know how it is, especially with something made out of such unique materials. I mean, look at that wood.
Aye. Still. Ugh. The flowy design, you need to have the block shapes.
Yeah, but even if you do find a good dwarf craftsman on the road, most of them, they've been topside too long.
Aye. Poor
I
bastards.
don't sound like that, do I, Cole? Please don't tell me I sound like that.
Oh no, this is all dwarvish, I expect.
Yeah, I know. Only Cole knows what he's saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know dwarf anymore.
okay, yeah, okay. okay, yeah. Okay, Mina says...
The fact that Cole is speaking dwarvish almost as good as a native is probably a little bit disarming.
And they take the paperwork, process it, take the payment toll for entering, and log most of your goods. Most. There are some things on your person that you are avoiding disclosing, I'm guessing.
Oh, definitely.
In that case, a stealth or sleight of hand for someone who is carrying the portable hole.
But that's me.
Unless you wish to hand it over to someone during the inspection.
I'm going to use stealth by the fact that it's really innocuous.
Give it to me, because I have advantage on stealth checks. Or you can take these goddamn boots.
That's only when making noise.
Just role-playing wise for the D4, whoever rolls gets, like Mina is trying to stand in the open, maybe distracting a bit.
Oh yeah, everyone's paying attention to me now.
Yeah, okay, so Cole, he can say, or Will can sneak in the portable hole and stuff.
In defense, Cole wouldn't want to put somebody else at risk carrying this thing.
Alright, then
So,
it's just Cole.
Probably roll it myself.
With a D4.
It's a shame I took expertise and sleight of hand.
Now, let's see their perception. You manage to just wave it off. They kind of spot it, but you just say wallet, and they shrug. They don't really question it. Makes sense. It looks like a small metal wallet. But after an hour-long inspection because of 2 party members,
Okay.
you are given access to the city of Venork.
Oh shit! And I just imagine like a queue forming behind us, right? Like this must be a busy city. So
Oh yeah.
we're just taking up.
Oh, that is a big ass city.
Oh yeah, this is a capital city of orcs and dwarves. There are only 3 cities bigger than this on the continent. The capital of East End being one of them.
I reach these segments like a ward.
Mm-hmm.
Bloody hell.
Does everyone's map kind of look like a disco ball?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
You are instructed that the Hearth district has a really good inn.
Okay, so I will share that information that was given to me.
Mm-hmm. For the purpose of this I is where you will be in the city, unless you split off from the party, in which case I will give you your own tokens.
Mina runs away. Oh.
All right.
Right.
Roll survival to see if you get lost.
Are there
No,
any
no.
temples
I'm kidding.
here?
Oh yeah. There are several. A lot of them
Are there any-
dwarven.
Oh. Well, any that are like I'm part of?
Yep.
Oh.
It would be in the Bridge Borough, straight south of you.
Right. I just let the guys know we can go to a inn, or we can go to a lovely temple that'll take us in, thanks to my reputation.
Mm-hmm.
No, fancy in.
Fancy soft beds have been the request of the road.
Including baths and showers and soft silken towels.
Oh, good in bath.
Yeah, it has
Okay.
everything.
Can I at the very least visit a temple to see if I can get like a blessing from a priest?
Of course.
We can definitely work that in if you want us to all come up. If you want to go up on your own, that's understandable as well.
I think if I'm going to a temple to pray for a blessing, I think that's a very like personal thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I will go on my own.
I mean, I could go with you because I will probably be visiting another temple as well.
Okay.
It's in the same general area, but still quite far away from each other.
I mean, Mina will do that later. She wants to get situated first and put her sword in her room and stuff.
Yep. I will give you your token will. You can make it smaller so that you don't take up so much space. And then move to where you want. But the cart is going to be at the Hearth district. The roads besides the south one leads to the Underdark. This is information that you can easily gather.
Yeah, I'll take a city pamphlet as we come through the gate.
Mm-hmm. The northern part of the entire city is the more older and fancier one, while you are in the newer districts on this side. So a lot of the old and mostly dwarf and orc population lives in the north, and the Bright Crown district is their equivalent of the royal castle. Currently, I do not have every map for every part of the city fully operational, since I need to add them all. But you are free to walk around, and if there's anything you wish to do, while I am getting an inn.
I would probably approach Cole and ask him if he would, when he does his research on trying to find anything out, if he wants me to go work on stuff to try to make like armor or something with the metal and everything we have in the cart.
Whatever you think is best, buddy. It's like,
Well, we are low on gold. That's why I'm thinking, hey, we could do this stuff.
yeah, we
we
got a little in
want,
the hole. So
I mean, we
yeah,
do have
no, we only have
the dice. Maybe we could try and sell those. They're worth a lot, right?
sell what?
The dice.
I would not say that out loud because those are stuff that we could probably use for enchanting.
Okay.
Because, like,
what's
especially with
more,
Sophie, someone we
Just
trust very well, really said she can't buy them
yeah.
because they're so sought after. So,
Oh,
best option for the dice is to make a very strong magical item
okay.
for somebody.
not to interrupt the talk of keeping certain things close to our chest, but the fact they are in dice form is something that wouldn't make any difference to anyone in the city. We could just be talking about any old dice. I remember I
Yeah.
put dice. I made these things into dice, but
Did we ever try to roll them, Cole? I can't remember.
no. Well,
Natural
you know,
one.
I tested
You
them
die
for
from a heart
balance
attack.
when I was making them, but I wasn't doing it with any kind of intent or goal, so I guess not.
Okay. Hey, guys, wait here. I'll just drop off my stuff in my room. And she run. I'm assuming we got rooms and stuff.
Yep.
And Mina will come back down.
How much a room's going to be, and how long are we planning to pay up front for?
Mm-hmm.
How much is it for? Oh, we want to save money. We pair up. See how many people we have.
Yep. I'm just
There's-
gonna.
Before, like one gold. Didn't you say something akin to DM at some point? Like one gold is a lot. Like that's
It's a year's worth of average pay for people.
Yes. Okay.
This was recommended by one of the guards.
But what I wanted to show is Tina comes down wearing a fancy dress and she looks very happy. But no armor and there's no sword. She just comes down in a fancy dress.
Mm-hmm. Mary and Jack are saying that they are gonna stay at the inn because one, they're gonna be sure to mend the cart and restock supplies and stuff like that. So unless you need them, they're gonna keep doing that.
Mary, Jack, do you need any funds for that?
They say that they have some funds inside of the cart that they'll use and they'll trade and barter on their own as much as they can.
Anything you want done with the armor? Anything made? Or the metal and rose gold? Mary and Jack.
When you're talking about armor?
Making, because I'm going to be using, cause in the cart we have
Yeah, I know
the
the
metal
rose gold,
and rose.
but what I'm asking about is what armor are you talking about and referring to?
You're pretty much just going to make like basic armor just to sell.
Oh.
To try to get money.
Well,
for
how much do you
everyone's
have?
funds. Let's see.
Because you need at least half if you want to.
I have 500 golds worth of metal scraps and then 900 golds worth of rose gold.
Yep. If you're gonna use rose gold, you're gonna need half the armor's regular value. So a plate armor is 150. You would need 750 minimum of one material.
To be fair, I do not know what we could use rose gold for. I think swords would probably be better.
Oh, the rose gold you ate. Is that the rose gold?
The one he licked?
Yes. Oh.
Yeah, that one.
It has sentimental value to you now, Will.
I'm currently working on some of the walls, but I will teleport all of you who wants to the inn. So that you can walk around and do stuff. Bumble, you wanted to get a blessing.
Yeah.
What kind of blessing are we talking about?
Like a ball.
Like a...
Ball.
Oh, a buff. The ones that you already have is what you have. The DC would simply be lower doing it there. But if you use one of them, you can try to regain it at a much lower DC.
Alright, never mind.
That is unless you wanna, have the ceremony spell cast and like get married.
I've never
It looks
seen
at
anyone use
Will
it.
and just like, no. No offense.
I don't trust people right now, so you're fine. Especially with Mina.
Oh, God.
I will walk. I will try to use the other dagger and see if I get a pull towards any direction.
All right, roll a
The
mental check, your highest. Intelligence, wisdom, or charisma.
oh, my intelligence wasn't pretty close. Just regular. Why can't I roll? Just because I don't have this zoot pulled out. It's not letting me roll my intelligence.
Weird. Even though there might not be visible bathhouses, there are supposed to be baths here, so that everyone can have baths
There we
and
go.
showers. Mm-hmm.
I'll go for a nice big bath.
It's warm, the temperature is just right, and you just feel all that fatigue of all that traveling just melt away.
Oh yeah, Mina's definitely gonna join getting a warm bath.
Mm.
Is it like a bath house or is it individual?
It's a bathhouse with individual baths right next door.
Okay, okay.
The meat is in her own bath, right?
Yeah.
Unless
Don't
you say
worry.
otherwise, yeah.
Nah, Mina. She goes to a separate one.
Mm-hmm. But you finally have this moment of just breathing out, where you don't have to cook whatever food that you have, rations. No, you get fresh food, delicious drinks, and just a feast right up here.
An amazing ambience.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, people are just straight up sleeping on the floor there.
Yeah. It's a cheap one.
That's a common.
Mm-hmm.
DM 18 on that roll.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, managing a bunch of stuff. That was specifically for...
This would be for his other dagger, which would be Snow, which would be his other religion that he does not know about.
Yeah, you feel a pull towards a temple that isn't for the raven. That's about it. It's an odd one. It's an odd sensation, but yeah.
He will mark it on the map, and just if he would be traveling with Bumble because they were both going to the temples, and just nod and head back to everyone else.
Mm-hmm. Also, the bath is right there. And there's a big room in the upper right corner.
Where's the bath? Where's the bath?
Top right.
Oh, right. Let me move Mina there.
No. There's a small bath up here in a private room, and then there's the bathhouse next door.
Oh, it's next door. Okay.
The big one is next door.
Cole will be doing a weak drink first of all.
With a big
He'll
smile.
say to the
Just with big smiles and a cheery attitude and music, they just deceitfully appear before you with delicious drinks that are slightly overpriced.
This doesn't look like the bathhouse. This looks like the...
I know. I do not have a bathhouse map ready.
Right, okay. That's fine then.
But we'll just want to see everyone with their clothes off.
Hey.
there's a bunch
That's the
of people.
kitchen.
What?
You're in the kitchen.
See, I told you that this doesn't look like a bath. Like, where do I go for a bath?
Top left.
You said
What are you
top
talking-
right.
The big room, the fancy room, is top right. The bath is top left.
Damn, what are you talking about? She can have a bath in the kitchen. Just put a pot on the stove, boil it, and pump it in.
Oh, God.
I don't think the chef is gonna take kindly to that.
And I'm guessing, like, when Mina comes back from the bathhouse, she just sits down at the feast thingy table and just begins numbing.
Full of people. I didn't find orc commoners for some reason because they should be in actors. But there's a whole bunch of mostly orcs and dwarves, with a wide variety of other kinds of people around. Welcome back. Gizmo is getting drunk, by the way.
Oh, no.
He found a cup. He smelled of nuts. He dove in. His butt is sticking out.
Oh,
I'm making sure he doesn't drown.
Solid disappeared. Oh, there we go. Mina will shout across the room, Cole, remember to ask if they have honey for Bumble.
Fine, yep.
She goes, we don't have honey, but we got mead. Honey mead.
Do you have goblin noses?
Everyone turns to look, especially the irritated goblin.
Oh, I didn't even see him.
Will was just putting his hand on his just the disappointment, just like, oh my god.
I mean, I didn't say that. No.
What you say, you drow bitch?
I said, do you have any bubbly noses? It's a dish where I'm from or something.
Deception.
Oh no.
You and your big mouth, you are, yeah.
Oh god. Maybe that'll be enough.
I will roll
Fake.
for that.
Oh god.
They roll on that 20.
Oh no. Oh no.
Right. I hope you have a wonderful feast. They just walk away.
Mina blinks, like looks towards the others.
I don't make eye contact.
Yeah, you
I'm
all
just sitting there
pretending you
enjoying
don't
my
know
drink.
her.
They keep staring daggers at me, you know. And drinking.
I will ask the bartender if they know of any pugilist school or fight club.
They nod and they mention several. There's the small ones that are probably not really worth your time, that you're way stronger, but they point out 2 of them that might be of interest.
Oh, great. I've been meaning to widen my range.
She smirks and rolls up her sleeve and shows you some serious guns. And she
Welcome to
has,
the gun kills.
Cole will do the same. Just
yeah.
Oh
Then there's
god.
this meme of two hands just shaking two super muscular arms. Yeah,
Yeah.
that.
Talking about the Rambo. No, I think it's Predator.
One of.
Oh yeah, this Predator.
Yeah, it's that meme. And you realize that she has been carrying entire kegs full of alcohol like it's no one's business.
Cole will start relaxing and actually sharing stories of Talbot in Dwarf. I'm assuming he's a dwarf.
No, this is actually a half human, half dwarf. But she speaks Dwarven and joins you in while serving others, taking small breaks to, refill drinks.
And yeah, no, Cole for the first time might actually look properly relaxed.
That's a very good sign.
Oh god.
Anyone else enjoying their time, except Mina making enemies of everyone? Because you are getting the stink eye of multiple people, especially with what you shouted out.
I'm just gonna kind of lean over to Cole and be like, "Hey, can I borrow the key to go get to go sell the items to Sophie?"
We should do that later tonight so we don't disrupt her day to day.
Yeah, sounds good.
But no worries, we're definitely going to go. That's not going to change just because we're in.
Solid.
Hey, have you seen Maria here? Look at these guns. Look at these guns.
Oh god.
Yeah. She shows off more of her guns, and more people, especially orcs and dwarves, just stand up and it becomes a gun show. It gets even funnier when people start taking off shirts.
And Cole joins in. This is
Yeah.
this is the place to be.
Even the tiny old halfling takes off his buttoned-up jacket and shows an 8-pack with massive guns. They're just having a grand old time. The only one that doesn't really show it off is this particular group and the old man that appears to be possibly a monk. He might be more on the lean side.
That's fine. Hold on. I might be able to kick this up a notch.
Mm-hmm.
Take some deep breaths, and Cole will shift.
Oh boy.
Oh shit. Okay.
Can I cast somebody else? Well, let me do, how about do something funny?
What?
Yeah, and it won't be changed the token still.
Before Cole
Watch
gets
this.
that, I want to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. I was going to cast invisibility on him as he did that, so he would just disappear. But I can only target myself.
Mm-hmm. So he shifts and goes forward, and people go, whoa, and then go joining in. As
I lean back and cast light on him.
Yeah, blinding people. They laugh a little bit, and one of them smacks you a little too hard, probably indicating that you shouldn't blind people like that, but other than that...
I'm going to sleight of hand that.
Mm-hmm. Verbal, somatic material components. To cast a light.
These are these fucking 8s! Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah, too far away, Will.
Yeah. They all just join in and have fun. Yeah. Solid, the food is absolutely delicious. The meat is so tender it melts on your mouth and just It's spicy, but not too spicy. It just has that right blend of just this is Whoever does this knows what they're doing.
Yippee!
Bumble.
But
Yeah,
any
go
sorry, go on.
Bumble.
Are any of the prints clearly as well?
Yeah.
How long do you enjoy the bath, or did you fall asleep in it?
Oh, right. Yeah.
I was just asking if you wanted to join.
I'm joining.
Mm-hmm.
You okay, huh? Getting tired?
Who?
Bumble.
What?
You okay?
Yeah.
You're getting tired?
You sounded a little tired on the mic there.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Thinking that you'd come out, find out that you missed the gun show with all these beefy people.
Men and women, all shirtless, just pumping guns and iron.
Oh god.
The
Will would have
last-
joined, but he's
my
just
dog, mate.
lean,
Mm-hmm.
lean in tone.
Alright, here's your new meal. Ha. No, just someone coming out with meal prepared for some people.
Oh, he looked familiar. He
Not
looked like
someone
that.
I recognise, is it?
It looks like that innkeeper that put glass shards in Mina's
Yeah.
food. Yep.
Yep.
Oh god. It is. Oh, I thought it was just the
Wait.
same token. Oh god.
Was it the same person, or was it just a different?
Nope, same
I'm
person.
pretty sure he dipped.
Now the question is, did Mina notice him?
Actually, that's a good question. I don't think so. She's just busy enjoying a meal with Solith, so she didn't see him.
Mm-hmm.
And did
Do you
he
have a Vietnam
recognise Cole
flashback?
was shifted?
You
Because
don't
Will
know.
is a different. Cole was shifted.
Yeah.
I don't think he would have seen anyone that was a member of the original party from where he was.
Except for Mina.
Mina. Will's new.
Round the corner, tucked into a wall next to the fireplace.
Yep.
Can you remind me of his name? Because I didn't know it.
Luther Mirklov.
I will point over and go, Mirklov, my man!
He just looks surprised and looks over at the hairy beast of a man. Shrugs.
Oh!
He has shrugged, having had so many customers, he's sure to remember.
And I will let the shift foot drop. Oh, let Aaron point to my face.
And his face goes slightly pale.
I'm so glad. Oh, my man, that place so big. Right.
He just gives two awkward thumbs up. And then goes into the kitchen and closes the door.
Because he didn't really get to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at crafting.
However, that should have been enough to alert Mina.
I mean, maybe. Mina.
Oh no.
These ones show up and go with a big smile of, you know what? I think we overreact a bit. We're a bit tipsy, you know. We just wanted to make up and, you know. Here, this is on us. They push over some really delicious looking food.
Oh god, no.
Can I see this, DM?
Oh yeah.
Can I roll insight from this far away?
I mean, you can with disadvantage because you don't know exactly what they're doing. Plus, you don't know Miklov.
I mean, Mina doesn't trust them, right? Even with inside roll or not, it's so suspicious.
Yeah.
Will does know Miklov because the glass in the food.
Yeah.
Will.
That is
Yeah.
true.
But this is a different Will. So Miklov doesn't know Will, but Will definitely knows Miklov.
That is true.
Yep.
And Mina swore she would tear him limb from limb, but she has that mark on her, right? And was told if he causes any trouble, it will be bad for her.
Oh yeah. And they just hand you this plate of super delicious looking things, and they just have these big smiles on them.
Straight roll.
Mm.
No, I don't like this.
Suspicious.
They obviously don't like her, but they obviously really want to hand her that.
I'm going to stand up with the drink and just start walking. And I'm going to walk behind him, trip over the lizard man's tail, and just dump the drink right on the food.
How are you gonna do that when it's already on the table in front of Mina?
Oh no, don't hit Mina's fancy dress.
I'm going to kind of walk, so I would be like walking kind of like a U and kind of hit right here and kind of just launch the drink because this guy's short, so it'd go right over him.
Check.
I could also argue a point for performance. He knows what he's trying to do.
They're the
Making it
same
look
thing.
like it was accidental.
Yeah, but the deception is to act natural. Performance is to exaggerate.
You were hoping for sleight of hand, weren't you, Will?
Yeah,
I will. Will, I'll get. Mina sees what Will is doing, so she will give you that D4.
Well, sleight of hand would have been to do it unnoticed by everyone, but you're trying to make it like an accident.
Can Mina aid Will somehow, like as you said, like make an exaggerated performance?
You didn't know about any of this. You only know that he came there to help, or move in your direction at most.
If anything, you might throw him a resistance for the dex save that he might have failed for tripping over the table.
I'll definitely give you a D4 on the performance.
Yeah. No. Performance exaggerated, so you want them to know that you are doing this on purpose.
Wait, that I'm tripping over him?
Yeah, and that you're spilling the drink, that it's intentional. Performance is you want them to know. Deception is hiding.
Well, it's the same
rolls.
No,
I would have said performance would just be a more physical deception.
But that's what deception is for. But a 14 in
They're
deception.
both the same thing. So yeah, deception.
Yeah. They all see this. They all turn to look at you, not convinced at all.
What'd they roll?
And they just go, we try to make nice and show respect, and this is how you act.
Listen, guys.
They just walk away.
Oh no, it's all right, Soleth. Thank you, Will. I think I know what you're trying to do, but I appreciate the gesture.
Now, we'll roll a D20 to see if you spilled on Mina's dress.
Oh no.
Oh.
Mina's so happy. Oh no!
You spilled on Mina's dress.
Oh.
That's
it spills on the food and just spills over straight into your lap.
Will you see Mina's eye twitch a bit, but she tries to smile and she's like, "Well, I didn't like that dress anyway. Will, don't worry about it.
I can make you a better one. Don't worry."
I'm gonna roll deception for that. No,
No, it's fine.
Yeah,
this wasn't custom ordered or anything.
Mina was really happy about finally being able to wear a dress, her only dress, and now it's just
everything's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Will.
We'll probably just leave. After seeing all this, he's just, you know what? I'm out. And just kind of dip into the shadows.
Oh, God.
It's okay, Mina. I can buy you a new one.
I will be rolling a stealth check.
Oh no.
He is just gonna be gone.
Uh-oh. Oh, is he?
Yeah. He steals away pretty unnoticed after making that display of not garnering any more attention. You have a general idea of where he went, but yeah. If you want to remain unnoticed, you'll have to leave the premise because eventually you'll be spotted in the crowd no matter how good you hide.
Yeah, I don't even know what I rolled, so I can't say anything what I do.
You roll good.
Mina says to Solith, I know I kind of pretend that I don't have a conscience, but I feel kind of bad for Will now. I will say that. I'm infuriatingly angry, but also feeling bad for him. I don't know what that feeling is called.
Annoyed?
Check your book.
Yeah. Mina opens the book. What is that feeling called when you are feeling bad for somebody, but you're also pretty furious with them?
Conflicting feelings that can be resolved by confronting the person in a constructive and healthy manner by expressing your worries and how you are upset.
Oh shit, this is impossible. This book is really difficult. Okay, I can't do that. It's. I mean, we have fought dragons that were easier than this.
A reminder: the front of the book has for ages 9 and up.
Yeah. May contain small pieces unsuitable for toddlers.
I'm just having to put those because I have been trying to record on a second screen to see if it can reduce the lag, which it actually seems to do. The issue is vision.
All right. Yeah. You can make
My
is it
character will be
possible for you to
doing
make a separate account, like a second DM
I
account?
have, but I'm still working on ironing out the details. But I have.
Yeah. Okay.
Please continue, as you are all having just a day where just a few things went wrong. And you can all just blow off steam, get to sleep in really, really comfortable beds, bath, food, drink, and making enemies of the local populace.
Who would ever do such a stupid thing?
Everyone turns to look at me now.
Oh, that was me, the player, saying that.
I know. They broke the fourth wall.
Oh god. Well, Gizmo, I guess you can have these leftovers.
Which leftovers?
I mean, all the food is soaked, and I'm assuming
No.
Gizmo as a rat has
Only
eaten.
the bar that was served to you and a bit of the gratin.
Oh, okay.
They didn't have enough to spill on the chicken on the, deli plate.
I guess we still have some food then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cole's going to come over and grab some food. Or
Wait, what? God damn it!
what's the matter? What is it? Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing. Are you? I'm just happy that you seem to be having a good time.
These are my people.
Miners, farmers, forgers, cooks, people who beat other people up for money, and entertainment.
Besides, I'm getting a lot of good information on where I can go and see what I can learn.
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me. This might not be the city for it, but do you think they have any temples to drow gods? I wouldn't think so, right?
Are you whispering me now?
Possible.
Yeah. She is lowering her voice to speak to Cole.
All right, good to know.
It's possible. I mean, we were told that they're not unseen in the city, that they have presence.
Yeah, but drow gods, except for the one that is about freeing them, are not worshipped here. Cole, you would find that out because, yeah.
What was the name of the one?
Illustrate?
Yes.
Yeah. Cole will just turn around and go, "Hey, lads!
Hmm?
They're attempting to illustrate in the city."
They all look at each other and one points out, and yeah, it's in that way, in that district.
Awesome.
Thumbs
There you
up.
Hey, I guess maybe Solid, you want to come with me when I visit?
Sure.
Okay, there we go.
Yippee!
Okay, stay out of trouble, you two.
Gizmo has almost doubled in size. He's now pot-bellied.
Oh, wait,
Oh
one
God,
second.
he's just
Wait,
lying.
Wait.
on the
How do I
table.
change?
How do you change what?
Wait, 1 second.
Oh no, she's gonna change the size of his. Oh.
He's now in a food coma. And snoring.
I don't know if you noticed, DM, like the size of Gizmo just increased.
Mhm.
Gizmo's bulking. Well, lean down close and just whisper, "Time to put him to exercise."
God. I do find it strange that nobody's commenting on a fat rat sleeping on the table.
You take a look around and you realize that there is a few imps and other familiars flying about the place.
Oh, they
You don't
recognize
understand, Mina. I didn't ask the guard to tell me what was the highest class place in town to stay. I asked for the best, and that means the kind of people that know how to live.
If you ever visit my home city,
Oh,
I'll show you some places.
I look
And
forward.
She
Oh,
leans,
Mina, congrats.
she leans over and like whispers to Cole, "We have goblin noses for days."
Look, why don't you go to the room, change out of that? I'll get the bar mistress to take it to be cleaned.
Speaking of, 2.5 gold for everything, for everyone. Since Mina was paying.
Yeah.
2 gold and 5 silver.
I don't have any silver.
Yeah, you can just add 5 silver by reducing.
Or you could
3
give them an
gold.
electrum and get a dirty look.
Yeah. No, can I convert the platinum? I'm just converting the platinum.
Platinum?
Yeah.
1 platinum is 100 gold.
Platinum. Okay, man. I'm just. It was
Platinum's
more
10
just
gold.
for simplicity's sake to
Yeah,
keep track.
just keep in mind, I have mentioned this, 1 gold is an average person's pay in the capital of East End.
No,
Platinum is very valuable. You will garner attention.
She isn't.
Is platinum 100 or 10 gold? Because we've
10
been
gold.
doing it as 10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
What I'm trying to say is that she isn't paying with the platinum. She's just maybe there's a bank somewhere. It's just so I can convert it.
Well, if you want to go to a bank, you're gonna have to,
Oh
pass a
no.
few checks and stuff.
Mina has two gold, and she looks like she makes big puppy eye dog eyes at Cole.
And Cole will take out. Cole's going to take out 6 gold from what he's got and just give it to Mina.
Okay, and I will just there and there. I think that should be correct. Oh, thank you, Cole. I'll pay you back. I'll pay you back.
Mina, don't worry. Money's not important.
I mean,
You hear a few
why-
people shout out that that's not true. Without money, you can't buy more drinks.
I mean, Cole, technically, if money wasn't important, why are we paying for all this?
Everyone turns to look at me in surprise and shock and actually starts thinking about it.
Money's a means to an end, but do you know what really makes life worth living?
Beer! Beef! Food!
Guns! Not those guns, and points to the bartender again.
Oh, right.
Yep.
You see,
Everyone.
Mina gets caught up in the mood, and you see her nearly shouting goblin noses, but then she shuts up. I get what you mean.
Everyone jumps up, ripping their shirts off once again, showing
Oh,
off their
God.
guns.
This may be the most playful you have seen Cole ever.
Bumble, do you join Mina and Solid?
Yeah, I'm at the table.
Mina looks to them both. I've never seen him like this before.
Comes back for a drumstick.
He's been so stressed out because we get into so much trouble. So I think this might be therapeutic for him.
This may have more insight into that than you think. Bumble might.
The waitress comes up with 2 platters of what is described as chicken nuggets and chicken wings with so many different sauces.
Those poor chickens, you ripped off their nuggets.
Oh god.
Don't worry, they'll grow back.
What?
We got the druid on the pay.
Just this tortured gigantic chicken in the kitchen. Constantly having regenerate cast on it.
Bumble, I'm not sure. Do you eat meat? Or do you want something else?
No, I mean, I just don't eat like very rich meat. I enjoy just like
Meat covered in
poultry.
honey.
Oh yeah. Is there a
love-
honey themed dip for Bumble?
Yes.
I do love things like honey glazed ham.
Oh, we do have honey glaze. I don't know if we have ham though. I'll check.
Well, you
In the
could
meantime,
give
here.
the glaze.
She's carrying a full keg on her shoulders and puts it down. Honeyed mead. Have fun, dearie.
Eh.
Well,
Kicks in the door. Hey, loser! Walks in. Where the fuck did he go? Goddamn chef's running all over the place.
oh, is that why Will is skulking around trying to find him?
Nope. I will wait until around when this all gets done.
Did you say your chef let you down?
Yeah, he ran away, apparently.
What's on the docket? Rolling up the sleeves. Oh no, he's shirtless at the moment, isn't he? So,
Yeah.
just
Wide-eyed. Oh, you just keep getting better, dearie. Alright.
washes his arms.
Alright. Here's the list. She points at the wall that has plenty of just, you know, what do you call them, recipes for every dish. Just take your pick and start cooking, boyo.
He's going to combine his pugilist training with cooking. Start cooking meals.
Yeah. I just want to note that she does slap your ass on the way out.
Oh god. Oh no. Bumble? How does Bumble react to that?
She can't see it.
Okay. Do you guys
Like
ever
get any kind of like
I'm sorry.
spider sense tingling of like someone hitting on Cole?
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
You felt danger incoming.
I'm just gonna sit and like grumbling.
Given her guns, you probably heard the slap.
Yeah. Like slapping chiseled stone, apparently.
Oh god. Do you guys ever get that feeling where you're just like questioning reality?
Yeah.
Yeah, me
I
too.
thought there was no hesitation there. It was just yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, this is better than traveling on the road, though.
There's a lot of people here.
You don't like people?
I mean, it's just a bit busy.
I can say something awful to make them all leave.
You don't.
Okay. Bumble, what's with the sour face?
What?
You look sad.
I'm fine.
I mean, you're sounding like me, no offense.
I'm fine.
Did your bath go?
What?
What?
Sorry, did your bath go well?
I can't understand what you're saying.
Did your buff go up?
No, did your bath go well?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, all fine.
I don't think she's fine, Soneth.
It's been a long day.
Cole?
That's true.
Cooking
Yep.
utensils. With advantage.
Still.
You have a well-stocked kitchen with everything necessary.
Oh, good lord.
Yep.
Triple
Well,
rolls.
you create a typical meal. To be fair, this is the first time you're doing this particular orc-dwarf hybrid sausage. It's really weird. They mix in a bunch of orc that you might not be able to read.
Yeah, he's guessing at some of the bits of the recipe because he doesn't speak Orcish.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you make a big meal.
I know. Cole, quickly use the mark.
I can't. I get rid of the mark as soon as I can in the most innocuous of ways possible.
Okay.
Every time. I don't have any uses of the mark. Oh, yeah, and another quick roll.
With advantage.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, you create a gourmet meal.
Okay. Comes out carrying a big plate of orc sausage with dwarf bacon or whatever, and another cupboard. You know when you get the small platters with a metal dish over it?
Mm-hmm.
So he'll dish out stuff on the buffet as normal, but then he'll come over to Bumble, place the other one down in front of her, and there are some honey roasted wings with little biscuits covered in sesame seeds.
Oh, thank you.
Anytime. Order up.
Gizmo's under the table. He rolled off.
See, Bumble, it isn't all that bad. I mean, oh, by the way, Bumble. Bumble. Mina to Bumble, are you there?
Uh-huh.
I was just okay. So I plan on taking Solid to see my goddess, and since you are really into religion and stuff, maybe you'd like to come and with.
Well, Mina, since I'm really into religion and stuff, I've already been and like had my little prayer, so I'm just gonna enjoy my meal and stay here.
No, I mean tomorrow, not today. Just maybe you'd like to meet her.
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
Alright, what's cooking, people? The stranger just burst in with Jack and Mary and sees everyone shirtless. Stops, takes a look around. Well, alright! Rips off shirt.
God.
Does he remember
Oh,
his
God.
current physical state?
Oh yeah, he does not care. He saw
Oh,
people shirtless.
no.
I was about to say this is really awkward, but I guess it became more awkward.
Yeah, Jack and Mary just look at each other questioningly and decide not to take off their shirts for all of this.
It's like watching a car wreck. You can't look away.
I mean, Mina turns to Jack and Mary and says, I think Cole has become a chef or something.
Hmm.
He's in the kitchen cooking up stuff. He's happy though.
Mhm.
Press it down.
But yeah, everyone, you have a lovely meal, a rambunctious time, full of many emotions. Will, you said you were gonna do something?
I would be going to. I'd probably go to the cart and take a little bit extra gold. Go to a clothing store and buy each all three of the ladies' dresses. Since he
Three.
did. I
Which
saw
three?
Mina, Solith, and Bubble.
What about Mary? Oh, she's not a lady now, is she?
Oh no.
He will be taking Mary out to find something for Jack to wear.
Yep,
That will
that's
be a
fair.
dress.
Yep,
So
she prefers that.
Mina would get a pretty much a sparkled black dress with like white dots because Will knows that she worships the moon,
Mhm.
The Loth god or the Drow god of the moon. So he would get one that kind of symbolizes darkness with hints of light. Solith would get something purplish or something kind of blending in with kind of what she wears, and Mumble would get a bumblebee style dress.
Actually, Liam talked about this. They are not the same goddess.
Yeah.
Saloon is the moon
I-
goddess, right?
Elistre is
I
also
don't-
a moon goddess, if I don't
Okay,
remember
okay.
wrong. Well, she dances on the moon, but
And-
she's known as the
Yeah, she
Silver
dances
Flame.
on the moon, yeah.
But yeah,
He won't tell them. He will sneak into the rooms and place pretty much a box on each one of their beds.
all right. Roll crafting.
I'm not making it. I'm going out and buying it.
Oh, okay. How much are you spending?
He will. Let me go back to my character.
Because I believe fancy clothes are 15 gold for the highest quality.
I would go to the cart and take out four gold
Mhm.
and spend 45 gold.
All right. Got it. We will end the session here in just a good old time where just one night of good rest with nothing bad going on so far. Thank you for playing. It has been fun. Oh, my ribs. I've been laughing so much.
Well, I'm going to go and be social with my guests. Lovely
Yes.
playing today. Take care, everyone.
Yeah.
Take
I'm gonna
care.
try to sleep.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See ya.
Mina stabs
Oh
Solith.
boy.
What?
What?
Roll initiative.
What?
Oh god. No!
Joke's on Mina. Crow comes down with this spell scroll.
Oh no.